Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yours truly, Augie Schmidt, here live from the Rainy River at Mr. North College Press Box on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM. We're getting ready for a basketball doubleheader here at Bronco Gymnasium. It's going to be the International Falls Broncos taking on the Huskies of Bigfork High School. It's going to first be the Bronco girls team taking on the Huskies for a 5:45 p.m. tip-off, and then that's going to be followed by the boys team. So stay tuned. We got some coaches interviews for you guys here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM and YourLiveEvent.com.
At Falls Lumber Company's Design Center, we help you find the right countertop for your project and budget. Options are endless with laminates, Corian, quartz, including Cambria and granite. We don't stop there. Falls Lumber Company will be there for you through the entire process, selection to installation on both sides of the border. Falls Lumber Company's Design Center. Experience it today.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Rainy Lake Medical Center is proud to offer our local athletes a robust sports medicine program that includes comprehensive rehabilitation for athletic injuries, post-surgical rehab, and return to sport guidance. Their advanced concussion management program offers additional protection and peace of mind to athletes and parents. For more information, call Rainy Lake Medical Center Therapy and Wellness Department at 283-5420. Good luck, athletes, on a successful year.
Here with head coach Dowdy of the International Falls Broncos girls basketball team. Get ready for today's home game against Bigfork. It looks like it's going to be a bit of a tough one today. How do you plan on facing the challenge?
Yeah, we're always up for a challenge. We know they're pretty quick. They got some pretty good shooters. We do our best to shut them down.
Absolutely. So defense is going to be the big key of the game today?
Yeah, I mean, defense is always number one in my book. We work on it quite often, and hopefully we're up for the challenge.
Are you going to be depending on Chesney Scrine being there in the paint, getting the rebounds, and getting those quick 2 points?
Yeah, I certainly hope so. I mean, we got Piper had a good game last game. Kendra can go bang a little bit down low. Any of our post players, I think, can put up some points. But yeah, just if we got the size, we'll try and pound it down.
Oh, absolutely, man. It's going to be a tough one, I bet. It's going to be a gritty game of two as well. And so really excited for today. So what's going to be the biggest focus that you want from the girls from an offensive perspective with shooting? And
I think patience is our key on offense. We don't need to force anything. As soon as we start to force, we get a lot of turnovers. So we just need to be patient, work the ball around. Eventually something is going to open up. We just got to wait till it does.
Absolutely. Well, hey, I wish you guys the very best of luck. And one final fun question. What is your biggest wish for Christmas this year?
Just to spend time with the family. It's a very busy time right now with me coaching. I'm gone lots. And it's just looking forward to the 2 weeks, just spending time with my family.
Absolutely, man. I love that. Well, hey, wish you guys the best of luck, and you guys do a good game today.
Thanks a lot.
That was my interview with head coach Dowdy of the International Falls Broncos girls basketball team. They are going to be the ones kicking off this basketball, doubleheader here at International Falls High School Gymnasium. Broncos versus Huskies today. And hey, we're going to listen to a couple more sponsors, and then we'll be back with some Bronco basketball here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM and YourLiveEvent.com.
For the exciting, the unexpected, and everything in between, TrueStar has a loan for that. Hi, I'm Desiree Bellinger, consumer lender at TrueStar Federal Credit Union. Are you looking to consolidate your bills, purchase a vehicle, or are you ready to take the vacation of your dreams? We want to help make this happen for you. Apply online at TrueStarFCU.com or call and make an appointment. We'll work together to find out the best option to fit your budget. TrueStar, where banking is brighter. Federally insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
At Border Bank, we know winter brings adventure. Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom at Border Bank. From snowmobiles to ice houses, we're here to help you make the most of the season. With quick approvals, competitive rates, and flexible terms, getting the funding you need for winter fun is easier than ever. Check out Border Bank today, your headquarters for fueling winter adventures. Terms and conditions apply. Member FDIC.
At Falls Lumber Company's Design Center, we help you find the right countertop for your project and budget. Options are endless with laminates, corian, quartz, including Cambria and granite. We don't stop there. Falls Lumber Company will be there for you through the entire process, selection to installation on both sides of the border. Falls Lumber Company's Design Center. Experience it today.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Welcome back to the Rainy River, Mr. North College Press Box here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM. Yours truly, Augie Schmidt here, live on the mic, getting ready for some Bronco girls basketball. This is our basketball doubleheader. Broncos versus Huskies, Bigfork versus International Falls. And hey, let's get into our starting lineups for today. Hey, starting with your home team, the National Falls Broncos. Starting for him is number 2, Sylvia Valenzuela. Number 12, Piper Tomzak. Number 13, Lainey Taylor. Number 20, Eliana Koenig. And number 33, Chesney Scrine. Starting lineup for the Huskies visiting today. Number 1, Michaela Gogolai. Number 3, Memphis Tendrup. Number 5, Cambry Pearson. Number 11, Eleanor Prado. And number 23, Shay Hennessy. And those are your starting lineups for today's girls basketball contest. We're just about to get ready for our opening tip-off here today. In for the tip for the Broncos, number 12, Piper Tomzak. And for the Huskies, number 23, Shay Hennessy. The Huskies coming into today's game with a 5-1 start to the season. Broncos had a little bit of a rough time, but they were able to get a couple wins under their belt as well. And they're going to be depending on these senior leaders for today's contest. Starting tip-off, and that's going to be won by the Huskies. That's number 3, Memphis Tendrup. She gets the shot, and that's going to be a shot by number 5, Cambry Pearson. Bouncing off the near rim, and that goes out of bounds for the Broncos. And Broncos now get the ball. That's Lainey Taylor. Over to number 20, Eliana Koenig. Back to Taylor. Taylor, her pass goes backwards to Koenig. Trying to beat that 10-second, and I think we're going to get a penalty early. As that was number 3, Memphis Tendrup. Trying to go for the steal for the Huskies. Huskies showing a quick full court press immediately, trying to put the pressure on this Bronco home team. As Tendrup brings it in to Eleanor Prado, but that pass isn't able to get full control of it. Goes out of bounds, so that's going to be Broncos with possession. Here in the first half, 17:35 left in half number 1. As Koenig gets the pass over to Tomzak. Tomzak, she gets it to Taylor. Lainey Taylor out wide. Sylvia Valenzuela unable to get the 3, so she's going to try and dribble around. Gets the pass over to Lainey Taylor, who's able to get a catch after almost fumbling the pass. Taylor, she's going to get swamped, but she gets the pass over to Chesney Skrine. Skrine passing it out to Sylvia Valenzuela. She finds Eliana Koenig. Over to Chesney Skrine. Chesney Skrine, she's going to try and go up. That's blocked, but Piper Tomzak there to recover, but her shot gets rebounded. That's by number 3, Memphis Tendrup. Tendrup's going to bring it up. Deep pass over to a wide open Shea Hennessy, but her layup is going to get rebounded by the Broncos. That's Piper Tomzak. She gives it to Lainey Taylor. Lainey Taylor brings it up for the Broncos. She passes it to Sylvia Valenzuela. Valenzuela back to Taylor. So Lainey Taylor driving to the basket. She's going to pass it to Piper Tomzak. Tomzak's going to go up, and Tomzak gets the first 2 of the game, and that's going to be Piper Tomzak getting the first point of the game for the Broncos. That's brought to you by Rainy Lake Oil. Well, call Larry and staff for all your propane needs, and that's a 3-point basket for the Huskies. Huskies responding immediately after that one. That was Memphis Tendrup with the 3. So now 3-2 on the PCA scoreboard. Pass to Koenig, and that's going to get knocked away and knocked out of bounds by a Husky. They're going to have Lainey Taylor bring it in for the Broncos. Lainey Taylor passes it to Piper Tomzak. Tomzak's going to find Koenig. Koenig almost has it knocked away from her, so she catches her the tip ball and passes it to Lainey Taylor. Lainey Taylor's going to pass it deep to the center to Chesney Skrine. Skrine back out to Koenig. Koenig's going to dribble out. Finds Lainey Taylor for the 3. That's unlucky bounce off the inside of the rim, but Taylor is going to rebound her own shot, but that's going to go out of bounds. 15:47 left in half number 1. A 2-3 game. The Huskies leading, but only by a little bit. And that pass, trying to inbound it, goes high and just off the fingertips of Cambry Pearson, out of bounds, and Broncos get great possession and great positioning as well. And that pass from Taylor over to Tomzak, tries to get the 2, no good. Chesney Skrine with the rebound. She passes it to Valenzuela. Over to Koenig. Koenig back to Valenzuela. Valenzuela wide open 3, and that's going to be nothing but net. Number 2, Sylvia Valenzuela with the 3-point basket. Broncos now in the lead 5-3 here in half number 1. Cambry Pearson, she passes it over to number 11, Eleanor Prado. Prado to Hennessy. Hennessy, she's going to hand it off to Tendrup. Tendrup goes up. No good. That's Hennessy with her own shot. Rebounds it. And then she tries to pass it out to Michaela Gogolai. And that's going to go out of bounds. 15:10 left now. And out of bounds against the Huskies, so that's going to be Bronco ball as Lainey Taylor. She's going to pass it over to Eliana Koenig. Broncos need to stay aware of the 8-second rule. And almost stolen away by the Huskies. Broncos able to get the scramble in their favor. Eliana Koenig drives, nope, pass out to Valenzuela. Over to Taylor. Taylor back to Valenzuela. Valenzuela goes for the 3. Unlucky bounce off the rim, but rebounded by Koenig. Koenig. Not sure if she was trying to go for the pass or a layup, but that's going to go out of bounds. And it looks like it might have tipped off of a Husky player, so that's going to be Bigfork or International Falls in possession. Pass to Tomzak. Tomzak's going to try and go up. Rebounds her own shot. Rebounds her second attempt. Third time's the charm. Bounces off the top of the rim, but that's rebounded by Valenzuela. She loses, though. That's taken away by Tendrup. So now Huskies trying to reclaim the lead or tie it. Driving to the basket, that's number 5, Pearson. Pearson, she's going to pass it to number 2, Ellie Ishins. And gets the screen. Pearson goes up. That's a 2-point basket. Tie game now. 2-all off of Pearson's basket. Lainey Taylor, she's going to decide to try and pass it over to Chesley Scrine in the paint. Instead, that's rebounded by Eliana Koenig. Koenig's shot rebounded by Scrine, and then Scrine tries to pass it over to Husky, tipped away and stolen by Tendrup. Tendrup, deep pass over to Eleanor Prater, but that's stolen away, almost stolen away actually. Deep shot, three-point basket. That's going to be 3 for the Huskies. So now Huskies reclaim the lead, 8-5. Koenig over to Tomczak. Tomczak back to Koenig. Koenig finds Valenzuela in the corner. Koenig, Sylvia Valenzuela's pass almost gets tipped away. Valenzuela not sure if she was going for the basket or a pass to Chesley Scrine, but that's going to go right to the Huskies. 13:15 left in half number 1. Hands it off to Cambry Pearson. Pearson is going to pass it back to Hennessy. Hennessy goes up for the 2. So now 10-5. Huskies trying to gain some momentum here and extend their lead. And that's going to be a travel called against the Broncos. And so we're going to get some quick substitutions. 12:57 left in half number 1, Broncos. And we're also going to get a timeout called, too. And, hey, those timeouts are brought to you by Service Master of International Falls. For a home that is professionally cleaned all year round, call Service Master at 218-283-4475. Tide and Gretchen, they're going to take great care of you guys. Make sure you listen in for the halftime show because we will be playing our interview with the Huskies head coach, Coach Powell of Bigfork. And also stay tuned after the game. Apparently, I heard there's going to be some reindeer games happening at this Bronco doubleheader for International Falls. It is the Christmas season, you guys. And so what better time to have some reindeer games? Hopefully Rudolph is invited this time. Broncos is currently trailing 10-5 on the PCA scoreboard here. Make sure you also tune in after the game. We'll be giving out the player of the game, sponsored by Domino's, to the Bronco player who is, well, the player of the game, as I said. International Falls Broncos hoping to gain some momentum coming out of this timeout that was called, gathering themselves. One key to the game, sponsored by Border GM, that Coach Dowdy mentioned was defense. Defense is going to be very important in today's contest. The Huskies, they ended up catching a lot of momentum after a three-point shot was made, that took the lead after it was tied for a bit there at 5-5. So 12:57 left here in half number 1. Huskies with the ball and pass accidentally nutmegging her teammate. Tendrup was trying to get an easy bounce pass to Cambry Pearson, but that bounce, I don't know if it was just an unlucky bounce or she put a little too much force on it, but it went between the legs of her teammate and out of bounds. So Broncos, they're going to get the ball now. Hopefully this is going to be the breakdown they need. Taylor over to number 3, Neva Kokesh, back to Taylor. Lainey Taylor, she's going to try and dribble around the defender and hits the paint. They're going to say pushing against number 5 of Bigfork, Cambry Pearson. So Broncos, they will inbound the ball. That's Lainey Taylor to Neva Kokesh. Kokesh back to Taylor. Taylor, she's going to dribble around. Go into the paint. Goes up and unlucky bounce, unable to get the 2. Rebounded by Piper Tomczak, though. Now the Neva Kokesh goes with the shot. Rebounded by Ryan. Ryan's shot a little too high, but then Lainey Taylor there for the rebound. Her shot no good, but Taylor rebounds her own shot, passes out to Chesley Scrine. Scrine, she finds Ryan. Ryan to Taylor, over to Tomczak. Piper Tomczak, she's going to pass it deep to Neva Kokesh, but that's going to be a little too high. She was trying to get it over the Bigfork defender that was hot on the tail of Kokesh. Now it's the Broncos trying to force the full court press against Bigfork. Tendrup, she's gonna try and drive to the net, almost knocked away by Lainey Taylor. Actually, she tries to get it out to Shea Hennessy. Shea Hennessy's pass over to Cambry Pearson goes out of bounds. Pearson having a rough time trying to get these passes, and Broncos, they're gonna quickly substitute in number 35. I have Kendra Kelstad. Lainey Taylor bringing it up for the Broncos here in half number one. 1:45 left in the half. Deep pass over to Ryan. Ryan, it's tipped, but she still gets the catch. Kendrick Halstead goes up and gets the 2 for the Broncos. Kendrick Halstead, the senior, trying to help the Broncos climb back in this one. 7-10 now on the PCA scoreboard. Broncos still trailing, but trying to make it a closer game. Shea Hennessy, she nods over to Tendrup. Tendrup passes it out to Prado. Prado, she's gonna try and make a move. She takes the screen over to the left side, passes it back to Tendrup. Tendrup, she's gonna drive to the basket now. Held pressed up with Lainey Taylor. She passes it over to number 5, Pearson, but that shot is rebounded by the Broncos. That's Chesney Skrine. She is their really tough big that they always have in the paint. She's got a lot of strength to her. Chesney Skrine goes up. Her shot goes over the rim and into the hands of number 11, Prado. Prado over to Tendrup. Tendrup, she seems to be the skill player. Makes a spin move, trying to drive to the basket. She's going to get the pass out to Shea Hennessy, but now there's going to be a jump ball called. And now it's going to be a substitution by Bigfork. They're going to bring in Piper Goggle-Eye. So now we have 2 Pipers on the court, Piper Tomczak and, oh no, Piper Tomczak was subbed out. So we have 1 Piper on the court, no matter what. It's either Piper Goggle-Eye or Piper Tomczak. It's not going to be confusing at all for me. 7-10, and that's going to be out of bounds, and Bigfork gets the possession after the Bronco pass goes out of bounds. And that's going to be inbounded by Pearson. Pearson's going to try and drive with the net. Makes a move on Kokesh, gets the pass over to Shea Hennessy. Hennessy, she's going to try and drive to the net, and they're going to call, I think it was either a... He's coming over to get the signal. And they're going to say body checking. And that's going to be called against Kendrick Halstead of the Broncos. Kendrick Halstead called for body checking. Pass, and Shea Hennessy's going to go up for the quick 2 points. And once again, back to a 5-point lead for Bigfork. Neva Kokesh finds Koenig. Koenig back to Kokesh. Kokesh, deep pass over to Ryan. Ryan's going to try and get the pass. Her pass to Kalstad, just a little out of her reach. Broncos, some of these passes have been out of reach only because there's a Husky player, and these Huskies, they kind of have a little bit of height on the Broncos. Pass over to Tendrup. Tendrup to Pearson. Pearson's going to bring it up for the Huskies. She's making a move out to the left side of the arch, breaks to inside, pass to Shea Hennessy. Her shot is almost rebounded by Bronco. I said that's Pearson with the rebound. Pearson's shot, I don't know if that can be considered a shot or a rebound, but that goes over to number 21, Piper Goggle-Eye. And that's going to be a couple of free throws for Goggle-Eye after the foul against the Broncos. They're calling it a pushing penalty against Chesney Skrine of International Falls. First free throw attempt up and good for Piper Goggle-Eye. And she's going to get one more free throw attempt here. Trying to extend it now to a 7-point lead. And that shot's going to be up by, and rebounded by Pearson. Her pass out to Prado almost gets tipped away by Neva Kokesh. Prado's going to drive to the net, passes it out over to Goggle-Eye. Goggle-Eye to Pearson. Pearson to Hennessy. Hennessy goes up and gets the 2. So now Broncos in a little bit of trouble here. 8-point deficit for International Falls. Pass to Kendrick Halstead. Over to Kokesh. Kokesh is going to get it over to Chesney Skrine. Chesney Skrine goes up, gets the 2 points. Broncos make it a 6-point game now. Huskies trying to have a head of steam here. Drive into the net. That's Tendrup. Tendrup's going to pass it to Hennessy. Hennessy almost loses it. Gets it to Pearson. Pearson's driving. She passes it out to Tendrup. Tendrup with Koenig in her face. Tendrup's shot is going to go up and rebounded by, almost by the Broncos. Stolen by Hennessy. Hennessy's going to try and go up for the shot. Hennessy's going to rebound her own shot and get it in. That's going to be 17-9, and we're going to get another timeout called, this time by the Broncos. And hey, as always, these timeouts are brought to you by Service Master of International Falls. For a home that is professionally cleaned all year round, go Service Master at 218-283-4475. Todd and Gretchen will take great care of you. 17-9, the current score here. Broncos trailing. And Broncos hoping to recover here a little bit. And once again, you are watching Broncos Sports here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSTM, as well as yourliveevent.com. It's going to be Eliana Koenig bringing it in for International Falls. She's going to bring it in to Neva Kokesh. Kokesh. She gives it back to Koenig. Koenig back to Kokesh. Kokesh passes it to Kalstad. Kalstad to Ryan. Ryan back to Kokesh outside of the arc. She brings it in to a whole wall of white jerseys. Almost stolen away. Finally stolen away. And we're probably going to get a jump ball. And Broncos are going to sub in number 2, Sylvia Valenzuela, bringing her in for number 24, Ellie Ryan. So jump ball gives the possession to the Huskies, and Piper Tomczak's also going to be subbed in for Chesney Skrine. Pearson Tendrop able to bring the ball into Prado. Prado's going to bring it up past the half-court line, beating the 8-second timer. And Prado getting a nice pass over to number 21, Piper Gogolai. And that is stolen away by the Broncos. Neva Kokesh gets the steal, and Pearson knocks it out of bounds. Still Bronco in possession of this one. 9-17, Broncos needing to get themselves some momentum here in half number 1. 8 minutes left in the half. And that's stolen away by number 3, Tendrop. Tendrop's going to drive to the net, passes it to Hennessy. Hennessy goes up, shot rebounded by the Broncos. That's Sylvia Valenzuela. Valenzuela head of steam, trying to get past the half-court line. She is now there. Passes it to Tomczak. Tomczak to Koenig. Back to Valenzuela. Finds Kokesh. Kokesh to Kalstad. Oh, back to Valenzuela. Her shot rebounded by number 3, Tendrop. Tendrop's going to deep pass to Prater, but a little out of reach there. And Broncos probably finding some luck in that scenario because Prato was wide open after that deep pass to her right next to the Broncos basket. Just slightly off target with her deep pass. Koenig over to Valenzuela, finds Kalstad. Kalstad, she's going to try and go up. That's stolen by number 23, Hennessy. And that's going to be called grabbing by, again, that's called against number 12, Piper Tomczak of the Broncos. That's her first penalty of the game. And Prado is going to bring it in up for the Huskies. She gets the pass over to Hennessy. Hennessy almost gets nutmegged. She passes it to Gogolai, and Gogolai goes up for the 2. 19-9 now. Broncos trying to get some points here. Kokesh, deep pass over to Koenig, and she tries to pass it to Kalstad. That's going to get tipped out of bounds, and I think they're going to call it against the Huskies. So Broncos are going to keep possession, and we're going to get some substitutions. International Falls bringing in number 13, Lainey Taylor, and number 33, Chesney Skrine. Koenig trying to find someone to pass to. Deep pass over to Lainey Taylor. Lainey Taylor, she's going to dribble to the left, over to Koenig, back to Taylor. Chesney Skrine, back to Lainey Taylor. She goes for the 3. And unlucky bounce, but rebounded by Piper Tomczak. Her shot gets blocked, so it doesn't go in. Back to Lainey Taylor. Lainey Taylor, she's going to pass it out to Chesney Skrine. Skrine's shot, 3 points in money. Cash it in the bank. Chesney Skrine, number 33, with the 3. That's a whole lot of threes in one sentence, you guys. But hey, 3 is the magic number. And here's Bigfork trying to respond. Shot rebounded by Tomzak, but her pass, trying to get it to Koenig, gets intercepted by Prado. She gives it to Pearson. Pearson's pass tipped away, but luckily gets back to Prado. Prado, she's going to get called for traveling. And Broncos catch a break there. Michaela Goggle-Eye going to be subbed into the game. So one Goggle-Eye in, the other Goggle-Eye comes out. Eliana Koenig to Lainey Taylor. Taylor's going to find Valenzuela. Valenzuela deep pass to Koenig. Koenig back to Taylor. Taylor's going to try and get the pass over to Valenzuela. Back to Taylor. Lainey Taylor's going to go for the 3. An unlucky bounce, rebounded by number 11, Prado. Prado gets the pass over to Tendrup. Tendrup goes for the wide open 3, and that's going to be no good. Rebounded by Tomzak. Tomzak throwing a couple elbows, making sure no one tries to steal it from her. She passes it out to Lainey Taylor. Taylor to bring it up for the Broncos. She passes it over to Koenig. Koenig deep pass to Valenzuela, back to Taylor, over to Tomzak, back to Koenig. Koenig with the 3-point shot, no good, a little too far there. And Sylvia Valenzuela going for the desperation shot, as that's going to be a foul against Bigfork. They're calling it against number 11. That is Eleanor Prado of the Huskies. So Sylvia Valenzuela going to get some free throw attempts here. The first free throw attempt for the Broncos. Her first one will go in. And they're going to sub in number 24, Ellie Ryan, for the Broncos. Second free throw attempt for Valenzuela is good. So that's now a 14-19 game here on the PCA scoreboard. 5 minutes left in the first half. As Prado, she's going to try and drive down the baseline. Gets the pass over to Pearson. Pearson powering her way to the net, and that's going to be a pushing foul called against Valenzuela. Valenzuela just... It was a small one, but still, it was just enough to where the ref had to call it. So unlucky break as Pearson goes with a wide open 3, drains it, and that's going to be Pearson with the 3-point bucket, trying to keep the lead in favor of the Huskies. 22-14, 4:45 left in the half. Ellie Ryan over to number 12, Piper Tomzak, finds Valenzuela. Valenzuela's pass gets tipped, but caught by Lainey Taylor. Taylor's going to get it over to Chesney Scrine. Chesney Scrine goes up. Her shot a little too short, rebounded by Prado. And so that's going to be jump ball, and they're going to give it to the Broncos. So it's going to be number 13, Lainey Taylor, who's going to field it in. And I think that's the second time I've seen that referee have to tie his shoes. Double knot your laces, folks. Pass to Tomzak. Tomzak almost stolen. She's going to have to get the pass out to Valenzuela, and that's going to go through her legs and out of bounds. Tough break for the Broncos as the Huskies are going to get the ball. Pearson, the one to bring it in. She passes it out to Tendrup. Tendrup's going to bring it for the Huskies. Pass over to Shea Hennessy. Hennessy tries to keep it in bounds. Somehow able to keep it with a teammate. As that was tipped by Michaela Goggle-Eye, but somehow got to Prado. Prado, she's going to get the pass out to Pearson now. Pearson to Tendrup. Tendrup out to the left. Open for the 2, and that's going to be drained. Tendrup showing to be an issue for the Broncos here in half number 1. 3:50 left in the half. Broncos trying to get some more points. Valenzuela with the 3. Unlucky bounce off the inside rim, but rebounded by Chesney Scrine. Scrine, she's going to get the pass to Ryan. Ellie Ryan to Tomzak. Tomzak goes up. No good, but she rebounds her own shot. And that time, Piper Tomzak in for the 2. Tendrup one-on-one with Lainey Taylor. She almost looks like she was fumbling with the ball a little, and that gets stolen by Sylvia Valenzuela, but that gets tipped out of her hands by Pearson. Pearson, deep pass to Prado. Prado, she's going to pass it to Shea Hennessy. Hennessy goes up. Her shot, no good. Rebounded by Prado, though. Prado's going to gather herself and get the team organized. Pearson, she's going to drive, pass out to Tendrup. Tendrup's going to go up. Same move as last time. That time doesn't go in, but she had Michaela Goggle-Eye there for the rebound. And then three-point shot by Tendrup is good for the Huskies. 27-16 now. Broncos in a little bit more of a hole here. 2:45 left in half number one. On the PCA scoreboard, Lainey Taylor almost fumbled her own dribble, gets the pass to Ryan. Ryan back to Taylor to Valenzuela. She finds Chesley Skrine over to Valenzuela. Valenzuela gets the pass to Taylor. Taylor tries to drive to the net, but loses it. That's going to be out of bounds against the Broncos, as Lainey Taylor was trying to dive at the ball and keep it away from Goggle-Eye. 2:30 left in half number one, 27-16. Broncos still trailing in this one, as Tendrup is going to be the one to bring it in. Finds Pearson. Pearson driving to the net. She's going to pass it out to Tendrup. Tendrup spin move. Drive into the basket. Almost losing her handles, but gets the pass to Prado. Back to Pearson. And Pearson goes up for the shot. That's going to be good for the Huskies. I apologize. I almost said Muskies. That is the wrong team. So that is Tendrup with a three-point basket here early, and that's going to be a timeout called by the Broncos. Once again, as always, these timeouts brought to you by Service Master of International Falls for home that is professionally cleaned all year round. Call Service Master at 218-283-4475. Todd and Gretchen, they're going to take great care of you guys. I promise you that. And so, hey, Broncos currently trailing 30-16 now after that three-point bucket by Pearson. And looking to try and get their playmakers in there. The biggest issue that the Broncos have been facing so far in this game has been trying to get those rebounds and then make shots out of those rebounds. They've been doing a pretty good job putting the pressure on this team and trying to, get them in uncomfortable situations, trying to box them out. But Bigfork, they kind of have a little bit more height on a lot of these Bronco players. So they're going to have to try and find a way to get around that and get around the Husky players as well. 2:10 left here in half number one. Broncos to bring it in. That's going to be Lainey Taylor bringing it up for the Broncos. Taylor over to Ellie Ryan. Ryan back to Taylor. Finds Kokesh. Kokesh fumbles it a little. Her pass almost gets stolen away. Piper Tomczak gets it though. Kokesh, her pass to Ryan gets tipped away, but Ryan recovers. Gives it to Lainey Taylor. Broncos need to be careful with some of these passes. This press defense really affecting the Bronco and their passing. Neva Kokesh, pass to Skrine. Skrine goes for the three. Her shot a little off target, bouncing off the rim and out. And that's going to be almost a fast break for Bigfork. Instead, that's going to be out of bounds. That was number 20 of Bigfork, or no, number 10, excuse me. I saw the 2, and I thought I saw a 2. That was actually a 1. That was number 10, Mackenzie Wheat, who was going for the fast break. Couldn't get the correct handles, and then the Bronco pressure forced out of bounds. Ryan is going to go up for the 2. Ryan, nothing but net. Now 18-30 here in half number one. Mackenzie Wheat bringing it up, almost stolen away by the Broncos. And that's going to go out of bounds. Ellie Ryan with her first points of the game here, trying to keep the Broncos in this one. Pearson making a couple moves. She's going to try and get around the Broncos team. And miscommunication, her pass to Prado. Prado wasn't ready for the pass in that moment, as that one went out of bounds. So Broncos get possession now. Lainey Taylor to bring it up. And these are the situations that the Broncos need to be trying to take advantage of in a game where they are facing a 12-point deficit. Neva Kokesh over to Ellie Ryan. Ellie Ryan, shot is up off the near rim. Over to Chesley Skrine for the rebound. Now Piper Tomczak gets the opportunity. That's almost rebounded. Instead, it's Prado who's going to get a fast break. Lainey Taylor right there. Euro step. And that's going to be Prado getting the basket for the Muskies. Now 18:32. What a Euro step by number 11 Prado, Eleanor Prado of the Huskies. Excuse me. My goodness. I keep thinking about the border battle that's going to be happening later this week. Joey Payer will be covering that one on KSDM. That's going to be happening in Fort Francis. But for now, we're locked in here. Basketball doubleheader. Piper Tomczak goes up for the two. Unlucky rebound. Unlucky bounce off the rim. That's going to go into the hands of number 1, Michaela Gogolai. And half-court shot by Prado. That's going to be it for the time here. Broncos trailing 32-18 as we go to halftime. Hey, we are going to have our halftime show, ladies and gentlemen. We're also going to be checking out some of the reindeer games that's going to be happening during these halftimes. Bronco girls trailing 18-32 on the PCA scoreboard, looking to try and make a big comeback when the second half comes around. But hey, this is Augie Schmidt, live from the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box on Lakes Country 104.1, KSDM, and YourLiveEvent.com.
Rainy Lake Medical Center is proud to offer our local athletes a robust sports medicine program that includes comprehensive rehabilitation for athletic injuries, post-surgical rehab, and return to sport guidance. Their advanced concussion management program offers additional protection and peace of mind to athletes and parents. For more information, call Rainy Lake Medical Center Therapy and Wellness Department at 283-5420. Good luck, athletes, on a successful year.
For the exciting, the unexpected, and everything in between, TrueStar has a loan for that. Hi, I'm Desiree Bellinger, consumer lender at TrueStar Federal Credit Union. Are you looking to consolidate your bills, purchase a vehicle, or are you ready to take the vacation of your dreams? We want to help make this happen for you. Apply online at TrueStarFCU.com or call and make an appointment. We'll work together to find out the best option to fit your budget. TrueStar, where banking is brighter. Federally insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
At Border Bank, we know winter brings adventure. Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom at Border Bank. From snowmobiles to ice houses, we're here to help you make the most of the season. With quick approvals, competitive rates, and flexible terms, getting the funding you need for winter fun is easier than ever. Check out Border Bank today, your headquarters for fueling winter adventures. Terms and conditions apply. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box here on Lakes Country 104.1, KSCM, and YourLiveEvent.com. Hey, Joey Payer is covering Muskie boys hockey, who are taking on Dryden Eagles over on KGHS for some Muskie hockeys. That's why I keep almost saying Muskies every time I'm about to say the Huskies in for today's contest. While you guys are watching these hilarious reindeer games, I'm also going to let you guys listen to my interview with head coach Powell of the Huskies of Bigfork. And by the way, check out Josh Koenig. He is the athletic director and also the women's basketball coach over at Rainy River College, who, by the way, sponsors this press conference. Koenig is the man in the giant Santa hat, really showing his Christmas spirit here. Gotta love it. Shout out to Josh Koenig going up for the layup, and Koenig with his own rebound. Maybe. Come on, Koenig. You coach basketball. You should be better than this. Anyway, here is my interview with Coach Powell of the Huskies. I'm here with head coach Greg Powell of the Bigfork Huskies, getting ready for today's doubleheader here at International Falls High School, and so a bit of a drive to get here, I suppose, especially with the snow on the roads.
It wasn't too bad. The roads were good, so about an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's good to hear. And so, how are the girls feeling then coming into today's game?
Yeah, we're 5-1. We've been playing pretty well the last couple weeks now. so I can't complain. We're sharing the ball real well, shooting the ball well, so go from there.
Yeah, I mean, a 5-1 start is a really great start to the season. And so what is it that the girls have been doing right on the court that you're hoping they can carry into today's game?
Well, we've been rebounding the ball and running the court well, and then really working for a good shot. And we've been taking good shots, and since the second game of the year, a lot of shots have been falling for us, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And so what are some of the things that you're hoping that they're going to focus on then for today's game?
Today's game, this consistency. Keep doing the same thing. Again, we played last night, so it's back-to-back, so you never know what to expect, you know, and just go out and play hard and have fun.
Yeah. Hoping they're not too fatigued having a game just the other night?
Correct.
And I mean, I'm sure they had a nice nap on the bus on the way here, of course.
It was quiet. It was very quiet, so yeah.
Which is nice for the coaches.
It is. And I'm sure it'll be quiet on the way home, too.
Yeah. So with today's game, what do you think is going to be the strongest point of your game that you're really hoping comes through to help get a win today? Is it going to be the offense? Is it going to be the defense?
I hope the defense. We've been doing pretty good job of contesting shots, not giving up a lot of easy ones. And again, you know, the rebounding comes into that. So you can play, you know, 30, 35 seconds of good defense, and then if you don't get the rebound, you let the opposing team get it, put it back up. It doesn't help you any. So, you know, we got to rebound.
Absolutely. Rebounds is just another part of the game. It's a very important part of the game, too, especially on the defensive side.
Correct.
So with it being, of course, the Christmas season, I wanted to ask a bit of a fun question. What is your biggest wish for Christmas this year?
My biggest Christmas wish? Catch a nice walleye.
Already gotten out on the ice with some ice fishing?
I actually, last weekend, I was out in the Spear House for an hour and a half, and with a couple grandkids, and they actually saw, well, the first hour we saw 4 northerns, so didn't get any, but it was fun.
Well, hey, best of luck out there ice fishing, and best of luck today in today's game.
Well, thank you.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
At Border Bank, we know winter brings adventure. Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom at Border Bank. From snowmobiles to ice houses, we're here to help you make the most of the season. With quick approvals, competitive rates, and flexible terms, getting the funding you need for winter fun is easier than ever. Check out Border Bank today, your headquarters for fueling winter adventures. Terms and conditions apply. Member FDIC.
At Falls Lumber Company's Design Center, we help you find the right countertop for your project and budget. Options are endless with laminates, Corian, quartz, including Cambria and granite. We don't stop there. Falls Lumber Company will be there for you through the entire process, selection to installation on both sides of the border. Falls Lumber Company's Design Center. Experience it today.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Rainy Lake Medical Center is proud to offer our local athletes a robust sports medicine program that includes comprehensive rehabilitation for athletic injuries, post-surgical rehab, and return to sport guidance. Their advanced concussion management program offers additional protection and peace of mind to athletes and parents. For more information, call Rainy Lake Medical Center Therapy and Wellness Department at 283-5420. Good luck, athletes, on a successful year.
For the exciting, the unexpected, and everything in between, TrueStar has a loan for that. Hi, I'm Desiree Bellinger, consumer lender at TrueStar Federal Credit Union. Are you looking to consolidate your bills, purchase a vehicle, or are you ready to take the vacation of your dreams? We want to help make this happen for you. Apply online at TrueStarFCU.com or call and make an appointment. We'll work together to find out the best option to fit your budget. TrueStar, where banking is brighter. Federally insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Time, ladies and gentlemen, for half number 2 of today's Bronco girls basketball action here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM and YourLiveEvent.com. Broncos trailing so far here at the half, 32-18 in favor of the Bigfork Huskies. Bronco girls so far being led by, you guessed it, Chesney Skine, who has 2 shots, one of them being a 3-point basket. The biggest trouble that the Broncos have been seeing today has been their rebounds. Broncos really need to get those rebounds. If they can get those, Broncos, if they can win at the board, then they are sure to get more shots off and get more points on the board today. So Broncos needing, that's going to be their keys to the game here, brought to you by Border GM. Huskies doing a good job here of getting those boards, as I said. They are being led by a couple of girls, actually. One of them being Memphis Tendrup, who has 3 3-point baskets and 1 2. And half number 2 just about underway. That's going to be Prado bringing it out to Pearson. Pearson, she currently has 10 points here in the game. That's going to be a very quick foul called, I believe, a travel. So 7:52 here in half number 2. That's number 13, Lainey Taylor of the Broncos bringing it up. She passes it over to Eliana Koenig. Koenig back to Taylor. Taylor tries to get the pass over to Chesney Skine. And Sylvia Valenzuela, not sure if she was trying to bounce it off of the shoe of a Husky defender or if she was trying to bounce it to a teammate. But either way, that's going to be Broncos possession still as it goes out of bounds. Lainey Taylor over to Chesney Skine with a quick shot. Unlucky bounce off the inside of the rim. Skine gets her own rebound, though. Now it's going to be the Broncos trying to get a shot set up. That's going to be number 12, Piper Tomzak, over to Taylor. Taylor, her pass to Eliana Koenig, almost stolen away. And that's going to be foul as Eliana Koenig, she tried to keep her balance and prevent the ball from going over the half-court line, but unable to. So that's going to be a Husky ball as Prado brings it in. Pearson, one-on-one with Sylvia Valenzuela. Pearson makes a move and makes a miss. Tendrup's now driving to the basket. She gets the pass over to Shea Hennessy. Hennessy, she gets the 2. Hennessy, another big player here in the paint. That is her 4th shot to go in. 17 minutes left in half number 1. Eliana Koenig is going to get the shot off, and that's going to be 2-point basket. And we're going to see if it stays. It will, and so Eliana Koenig is going to get the and 1 basket. And we're going to take a quick couple seconds for a untied shoelaces. Piper Tomzak having to tie her shoes. Here is another reminder, ladies and gentlemen. Double knot your laces. Koenig with the free throw. It's up, and that is good for Koenig. So she now has 3 points today. And Huskies trying to respond quickly. That is passed out to Tendrup. Tendrup, she's going to drive to the basket. Get the 2. So now 36-21. Broncos trying to catch up. as Lainey Taylor trying to avoid the travel, lunging ahead of herself, but unable to avoid it. So that's going to be in possession of the Huskies. 6:31 left in half number 2. Huskies able to get the pass out to Tendrup, who almost tipped away by Lainey Taylor. Tendrup gets the pass over to number 1, Michaela Gogolai. Gogolai back to Tendrup. Tendrup, she's going to pass it in the paint to Shea Hennessy, but that's going to be rebounded by Chesney Scrine of the Broncos. So Sylvia Valenzuela to start the approach for International Falls, pass it over to Koenig. Koenig finds Valenzuela. Valenzuela back to Koenig. Koenig passes it to Piper Tomczak. Her shot goes high and away from the net, and they're going to call it out of bounds against the Huskies. So Broncos keep possession of the ball. 15:54 left in the half. And Taylor's going to bring it to Valenzuela. She tries to pass it to Chesney Scrine, but that's going to be stolen away by the Huskies. Huskies now making an approach. 21-26 the score. Broncos trailing as Tendrup's going to try and extend her point lead. Hennessy's going to go up for the 2. Rebounded by Gogolai, but that's going to be her shot. Gogolai's shot is going to be rebounded by Chesney Scrine, who gives it to Valenzuela. Broncos trying to get some points here. Chesney Scrine is going to go up for the tough basket. Goes over the rim. Rebounded by Taylor, but her shot is going to be rebounded by Tendrup. Now it's Huskies with the steal. Tendrup just barely able to get the pass over to Pearson, who finds Hennessy, and Hennessy goes up, gets the 2. So now 38-21, still in the lead. That is a 17-point lead for the Huskies. Now Piper Tomczak, she's going to go up for the 2. Looks like it might have been swatted a little. Unable to get it into the basket, so Huskies with the rebound. Here's Pearson one-on-one with Sylvia Valenzuela. She gives it to Tendrup. Tendrup, she's going to go up for the 2 and going to force the and 1 basket. So that's 2, potential for 1 more, and a potential 20-point lead. And the Broncos are going to sub in number 3, Neva Kokish, bringing her in for number 13, Lainey Taylor. Tendrup having herself quite the game today. Very clearly the leader here on the Huskies, as her free throw goes in. So that's going to be 3 for Tendrup. Broncos able to give it to Valenzuela. Valenzuela's pass to Chesney Scrine, tipped away, but luckily out of bounds against the Huskies. So International Falls is going to get another opportunity here. Koenig, she's going to try and find a teammate. High pass over to Sylvia Valenzuela. A little too high, unable to get it, keep it in her reach. So that's going to be out of bounds. Huskies now with the ball. It's going to be Eleanor Prado who's going to bring it in for Bigfork. High pass to Pearson. Pearson's going to make the approach. Huskies already with a 5-1 start to the season. Pearson, and her shot a little too short, a bit of an air ball there. So out of bounds, Broncos now in possession. They're going to sub in number 24, Ellie Ryan. 41-21. The score here on the PCA scoreboard, Broncos trailing so far. And Neva Kokish passes it to Chesney Scrine, who gets it over, tries to get the ball to Piper Tomczak. And we're going to get a jump ball called. And they're going to say it's Broncos in possession after the jump ball. So 14-11 left. And we're going to get a Broncos timeout called here. Hey, that timeout called by the Broncos. Coach Dowdy, and that's brought to you by Service Master of International Falls, for a home that is professionally cleaned all year round. Call Service Master at 218-283-4475. Todd and Gretchen will take good care of you. Hey, that we have 20 seconds left in the timeout, and here's my chance to let you guys know, hey, stay tuned for after the game. Of course, we have the Bronco boys team who's going to be facing off against Bigfork as well. That's Coach Anselmo's former team that he used to coach for. And we're also going to have our post-game show where we're going to have our Domino's player of the game where the Bronco who will win the player of the game for the girls team is going to win a free 1 large 2-topping pizza. And as always, this press box is brought to you by the Rainy River Minnesota North College. Welcome. Start your voyage at the Rainy River campus. Your future awaits you right here in your own backyard. Rainy River, Minnesota North, 218-598-9300. That pass stolen away by the Huskies. That's Prado over to Tendrup. Tendrup's going to go up for the layup and get the 2. 43-21, Broncos in some more trouble here in half number 1. 13:50 left in the half. And that's going to go out of bounds and be against the Broncos, I think. Or maybe they're going to call it, yep, against the Broncos. So Huskies get the ball. It's going to be Prado bringing it in for International Falls. She gives it to Pearson. Pearson, one-on-one with Valenzuela. She gives it back to Prado. Prado with the 3. And unlucky bounce off the near rim. That's going to be rebounded by the Huskies, though, as Pearson, one-on-one with Valenzuela once again. She gives it to Tendrup. Tendrup takes the screen, goes around, drives to the basket, and her shot rolls out of the basket, so no good for Tendrup, but she's still going to get the 1-point basket. She's still going to get the free throw attempt. 13:21 left in half number 2. Broncos trailing 21-43. And Tendrup's hoping to make it just a little bit more. She does make that first free throw. And Broncos, they're going to sub in number 1, Mara Buller. And we're going to get another timeout called, this time by the Huskies. And as always, like I tell you guys, these timeouts are brought to you by Service Master of International Falls. For home professionally cleaned, all your Bronco Service Master at 218-283-4475. Todd and Gretchen, they're going to take great care of you. And as these these scoreboard updates are brought to you by Packaging Corporation of America. And I can't believe I forgot to mention our national anthem at the beginning of today's game is brought to you by the local VFW, Post 2948. Join us for karaoke and burger night. 13:21 left in half number 2. And we're going to get Tendrup's second free throw attempt out of. She made the first one, making it a 44-21 game. She's hoping to make it a 45-21 game. And that one does indeed go in. Tendrup, the big leader for the Huskies today. Broncos just hoping to respond. Mara Buller, she gets the pass over to Kalstad. Kalstad out to Kokesh. Kokesh with the 3. Airballed straight to Prado. Prado deep pass to Shea Hennessy. Hennessy goes up and gets the 2. Now it's 46-47 to 21. 12:55 left in half number 2. Mara Buller, she gets the pass to Kalstad. Kalstad trying to get it out to Kokesh. Kokesh keeping it in bounds. And somehow Broncos avoiding the travel. Mara Buller is going to go to the basket. Pass out to Ryan. Ryan goes up, but that's going to be stolen almost taken by Chesley Skrine. And that's going to be jump ball called. And they're going to say Huskies get the possession after the jump ball. 12:35 left in half number 2. Broncos trailing 47-21. And that's going to be Broncos with the steal. That's Neva Kokesh trying to Euro step around Prado. Then they're going to call a foul against Bigfork. Of course, that's going to be against number 11. So, hey. Neva Kokesh, she wasn't able to get the and one, but she will still have a chance for one. 21-47 the score. Kokesh hoping to shave down that lead here early. First attempt, no good. Neva Kokesh with her second attempt. And this one is going to be up and good. A little bit of a 50-50 bounce there. For a second, it seemed like it might not go in. Then deep pass over to Pearson to bring it in. Pearson's going to drive to the net. Go around one. Unlucky bounce, but rebounded by Michaela Goggle-Eye. Goggle-Eye over to Prado to Tendrup. Tendrup out to the left side around the arch, driving down the baseline. Behind, she does a backwards layup into the basket. That's another 2 for Tendrup. Tendrup just trying to get the style points with that one. Neva Kokesh to Mara Bowler. Bowler, her pass gets stolen by Pearson. Pearson gets past Bowler. She's driving to the net, and that's going to be up and good. As we now have a 51-21 game. Broncos in a bit of a hole here, trying to get the response that they've been looking for. Ellie Ryan over to Kalstad, Kendra Kalstad, trying to get it to Chesley Scrime, but that's instead going to be right to Prado, who was standing right in front of her. That's Shea Hennessy trying to go up for the 2 and gets it in. Hennessy with another. And we're going to get a timeout called for International Falls. 11:30 left in half number 2. Broncos trailing 53-22 after the Shea Hennessy basket. And so that's going to be a 1-minute timeout. We're going to be back in 30 seconds. And rejoin you guys here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM and YourLifeEvent.com. Again, these timeouts brought to you by Service Master of International Falls. Or I guess I'm gonna have to wait out the end of the timeout. The Skylab pad decided to do the thing where I had to sign back in, and that's usually wasting just enough time to where I can't get the timeout, my ads to play. That's okay though. You guys get some more of me here. Again, 22-53 on the PCA scoreboard. Broncos needing to get a big offensive push here late in the game. And the Huskies of Bigfork having themselves quite the game today, being led by their big 3, obviously Memphis Tendrup, Cambry Pearson, and number 23, Shea Hennessy, who has been that girl, the big in the paint, who has been getting those crucial baskets. Broncos to bring it in, that's Mara Bowler. Bowler over to Ryan. Ryan goes back to Bowler. Bowler, she's going to try and sneak the pass over to Tomczak, but that goes back to Bowler. And Ryan's going to go up for the 2, and that's going to go up and good. Nothing but net. Ellie Ryan gets the 2-point basket. 24-53 now. Broncos trying to catch up here, but they got to stop those deep passes to Pearson as she's bringing it up to the net, making a move. She's going to pass it to Prado. Prado's going to drive down the baseline, passes it to number 1, Michaela Goggle-Eye. Goggle-Eye is in for the 2. Nice pass, threading the needle for Prado on that pass by Prado. Neva Kokesh finds Piper Tomczak. Tomczak, great catch on what was a bit of a tough pass. Kendra Kalstad's going to go up for the 2. Unlucky bounce off the rim, rebounded by Tendrup. Now Tendrup's going to drive, trying to get the pass over to Pearson, just out of reach of Kalstad. Now here's Prado over to Tendrup. Tendrup gets the pass to Shea Hennessy. Hennessy's going to go up and get the 2. So now 57-24 Broncos. 10 minutes left here in half number 2. Kendra Kalstad's going to get the pass over to Mara Bowler. Bowler's shot is going to go in, but she wasn't far enough for a 3-point basket, so that's just going to be 2. Mara Bowler with the great shot, though. That's going to be a shot pass to Hennessy. Looks like they're going to say it was out by the Huskies, so Broncos get the ball. They're going to sub in number 13, Lainey Taylor. Taylor's going to bring it up for International Falls. Taylor over to Ryan. Ryan goes up for the 3. Air balls, sails it over the basket. That's going to be rebounded by Prado. And these rebounds have been the biggest issue for the Broncos. they're going to be the biggest factor to if they can try and come back in this one. Pearson's going to go up, and that's going to roll out of the basket. Broncos trying to get the rebound. Now here's Tendrup with an open shot. No good. She usually been making those. Kendra Kalstad's going to give it to Lainey Taylor. Taylor's going to bring it up for International Falls. She passes it to Ryan. Ryan is then going to find Taylor once again. She goes around the arch to Mara Buller. Buller gets it knocked out of her hands by Tendrup. Tendrup's going to drive down the court and go up, try and go for the coast-to-coast basket, but that's going to be no good. And we get a jump ball call, and they're going to say it's Broncos ball after the jump ball. So 57-26, Broncos trying to catch up here. Lainey Taylor gets the pass over to Ryan. Ryan's going to go for the three. That's going to be airballed into the hands of Tendrup. Tendrup trying to get the pass off, and that's going to be out of bounds by the Huskies. So Broncos press defense starting to help them out here. Mara Buller to bring it in for International. Nope, it's going to be Ellie Ryan bringing it in for International Falls. Ellie Ryan calls for a play. She's going to give it out to Kalstad. Kalstad goes with a quick shot. In for two. Kendra Kalstad with the basket. 57-28 now. Pearson once again trying to get past the Broncos team, and she gets up coast to coast two. And I think that's going to be Pearson with the and one basket. They call it against Piper Tomczak of the Broncos. That is her third penalty of the game. Third team foul. Pearson. First free throw is no good, but almost rebounded by Shea Hennessy. Instead, that's Kendra Kalstad stealing it away from Hennessy. Ryan to Buller. Buller finds Tomczak. Now Taylor trying to go for the basket, but knocked away. Now here's Tendrup wide open. She passes it to Prado. Prado goes up for the two, and that goes in. So now we have a 61-28 game. Broncos. Taylor able to get the pass to Ryan. Ryan finds Taylor somehow staying in bounds. She was tiptoeing that line. Taylor over to Kalstad, back to Ryan, finds Taylor once again. Taylor's going to try and drive to, nope, she passes it to Buller, to Tomczak. Tomczak with the deep three in the corner, and that is good. Bouncing around a little before going in for the three-point basket. Now we have 7:25 left in half number two, and that's going to be foul called. They're calling it against the Broncos. That's going to be against Mara Buller, her first foul of the game, fourth team foul of the half. 7:23 left in half number two. Broncos trailing 61-31. 30-point game. Deep pass to Prado, who's going to give it to Pearson from the corner. And corner three, no good, but Shea Hennessy with the rebound. Hennessy and Pearson decided for a second to just hand it back and forth between each other before deciding that it was going to be Hennessy going for the shot. Hennessy has been near perfect for those 2-point shots right under the basket. And now it's going to be Chesney Scrime with her own 2-point basket. So now 33-63. Broncos keeping it within 30. Pearson makes a move. No good. Shea Hennessy gets it tipped away. Pearson passes behind her to Tendrup. Tendrup's going to pass it to Hennessy. Hennessy to, that was number 21, Piper Goggle-Eye, who goes up for the two. 65-33 now. Broncos in some trouble here, as Lainey Taylor's going to go up. Her 2-point basket, no good. Rebounded by Ellie Ryan, and that's going to be a jump ball. And they're going to give the jump ball to the Huskies. Pearson getting past Mara Buller. Pearson's been showing she's got some really great ball handling skills. And trying to go hand it off. That's going to be a jump ball call. Broncos trying to grab it. They're going to give the possession to the Broncos after the jump ball. Mara Buller to Taylor. Laney Taylor to bring it up for the Broncos. Finds Sylvia Valenzuela. And that's going to be travel called against Valenzuela. Valenzuela, she had someone pressed up against her in her grill, and she was trying to get around them for a pass. Accidentally took 2 steps, and that was indeed a travel. Pass to Pearson, almost out of reach. She keeps it in bounds. 6 minutes left here in half number 2. Broncos trailing 65-33. As Tendrup, she's going to go out to the right side, goes up for the 2, and that's going to be no good, but she almost rebounds her own shot, and that's going to be out of bounds called, and Broncos get the possession after the out of bounds. So Mara Bowler to bring it in. She's going to give it to Laney Taylor of the Broncos. Huskies playing a little bit more of a relaxed defensive, not as much pressure, and 3-point basket. That's number 2, Sylvia Valenzuela with the 3, 36-65 in the game, 29-point game, and that interesting Piper Goggle-Eye with kind of a windmill shot. I don't know if she was trying to get the shot like that, but it went in, so I guess if it works, Sylvia Valenzuela trying to get the pass to heavily contested Chesney Scrine, so that's going to be out of bounds. Bigfork possession now, as Prado is going to try and bring it in to Tendrup. Tendrup is going to get past the half-court line and into their zone. And Tendrup's going to go up for the 2. Tendrup has been on fire in this game. 69-36, Broncos down on the PCA scoreboard. Less than 5 minutes left here in half number 2. Piper Tomzak gonna get the pass over to Mara Bowler. Bowler finds Taylor. Taylor to Tomzak. Tomzak out to Valenzuela. Bowler trying to side, gets it to Sylvia Valenzuela. Chesney Scrine, she's gonna pass it out to Valenzuela. Now Mara Bowler goes for the 3, and that's gonna be Mara Bowler. 3-point shot. So now 39-69, back to a 30-point game. Broncos still trailing though, and less than 5 minutes, almost 4 minutes left. Here, pass to Shea Hennessy. Hennessy goes up for the 2, and that is good. 71-39 on the PCA scoreboard. Broncos still in some trouble here. Laney Taylor trying to start the approach, setting up a score. She goes up for the layup. That's no good. A little too high with a shot. Rebounded by Piper Tomzak, and Tomzak's shot is going to be in. 71-41. Less than 4 minutes left as Tendrup's going to try and make a couple moves, get the pass to Shea Hennessy, who knocks it back to Tendrup. Tendrup's going to go around the arch. And Huskies looks like they're going to try and slow things down a little. They know they have the lead, a comfortable one at that. Shea Hennessy's going to try and go up, and that's going to be a foul against the Broncos. So Hennessy not able to get the and 1, but she will get the 1. So Shea Hennessy towing the line at for the free throw. 3:38 left in half number 2. Hennessy's first free throw, no good. And Broncos are going to real quick sub in number 3, Neva Kokesh. So attempt number 2 for the free throw by Hennessy, and that one's going to be no good. Almost rebounded by the Huskies. That's stolen away. And that's going to be jump ball, perhaps? Or no, actually, they end up saying there was a foul against the Huskies on that play. And Broncos are going to bring it in. This is Laney Taylor. Gives it to Neva Kokesh. Back to Taylor. Over to Sylvia Valenzuela. Trying to get the pass over to Chesney Scrine. That's going to be out of bounds on Piper Goggle-Eye. So 3:33 left in half. Broncos going for the shot, and that's going to be tipped out of bounds. They're going to say it's out on a Bronco. So Huskies in possession of the ball. 3:18 left in the game. Prado trying to get the pass out so she doesn't suffer the penalty. Excuse me. Here is Pearson. Pearson one-on-one with Valenzuela. Goes around to the right side of the arch. She's going to drive to the basket, passes it to Shea Hennessy. Oh, no, that's Goggle Eye. Now it's Hennessy with the shot. So now 73-41 here in half number 2. Lainey Taylor to Sylvia Valenzuela. Her three-point shot, no good, bouncing off the near rim. Rebounded by Tomzak. Tomzak to Taylor. Taylor goes for the three this time. That's going to be unlucky bounce off the inside rim, but rebounded by Chesney Skrine. Lainey Taylor, pass to Skrine. Skrine, deep pass over to Valenzuela, to Kokesh. That's Tomzak going up for the two-point basket. 43-73 now. 2:24 left in half number 2. Broncos just trying to get some more points on the board. Bigfork in a comfortable lead. Pass to Shea Hennessy. Hennessy's two-point shot not going to go in. And that's going to be travel called against the Huskies. And we're going to get a quick substitution. Huskies bring in number 1, Michaela Goggle Eye, subbing in for her sister Piper Goggle Eye. So one Goggle Eye goes in, another Goggle Eye leaves. Usually you need 2 goggly eyes. And I'm sorry, that was a bad joke. Pass to Sylvia Valenzuela, almost stolen by the Huskies. And now there's a scramble, and we're going to get a jump ball called. They're going to say Huskies get the possession after the jump ball call. Less than 2 minutes left here, and hate to say it, but the Broncos not going to be able to come back from this one. 73-43, Huskies with a very solid lead here, and they are going to be moving to 5-6-1 on the season. As Huskies looking like they're going to be slowing things down a little, just trying to waste some of the clock. Maybe get a couple extra shots off. As Pearson's going to pass it to Hennessy. Almost knocked out of her hand. She's going to drive to the basket. No good. Rebounded by Pearson. Pearson goes up for a shot. No, bounced a couple times. Maybe, but no good. They're going to say that's out of bounds against the Huskies. So Broncos get possession. Sylvia Valenzuela to bring it up for International Falls. Sylvia Valenzuela finds Neva Kokesh. Kokesh, she's going to pass it back to Valenzuela. Valenzuela to Mara Bowler. Bowler to Valenzuela. Finds Kokesh once again. And that's going to be travel called against the Broncos. Unlucky. A minute 21 left in half number 2. And Bigfork winning this one. Tough time for the Broncos in today's game. International Falls unable to keep up with the tough teamwork that Bigfork has shown today. The biggest key contributors for the Huskies has been number 3, Memphis Tendrup, number 5, Cambry Pearson, number 11, Eleanor Pareto, and number 23, Shea Hennessy. All their starters playing a big role in today's game and a big factor as to why they are 6-1 on the season. Broncos get the rebound, though. That is number 4 of International Falls, trying to keep it in bounds. Great effort, great play there by the Broncos, trying to keep the ball in play and in their possession, but that's going to be out of bounds. Huskies get the ball now as Pearson's going to bring it up. Minute left here in half number 2. Tendrup's going to go get the pass to Michaela Goggle Eye, and Goggle Eye goes up for the shot, and that's going to be 75-43 now. Broncos trailing in this one. Kokesh going for the quick 3, airballed and out of bounds. And not sure what the thought process was on that. I'm thinking it was more of a desperation kind of shot. Just trying to get those quick points going late in the game. Pareto around the world finds Tendrup, and Tendrup's going to hold it. She tries to get the pass to Goggle Eye. Goggle Eye gets the pass to Shea Hennessy, who goes for the 3-point shot. Rebounded by the Broncos. That's number 21 of International Falls, Jaylee Carlson. Carlson finds number 16. Now here's a 3-point basket by Mara Bullard. No good. Unlucky bounce off the rim. Rebounded by the Broncos, though. Carlson going around the arch after the rebound. She gives it to Mara Bullard. 2 seconds left. Shot is up and out of bounds, and that'll be the end of the game. International Falls Broncos sadly lose this one 75-43 to the Huskies of Bigfork High School. And so, hey, make sure you guys stay tuned. We're going to go into a quick break here and get ready for our post-game show and award our Domino's Player of the Game here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM and YourLiveEvent.com. It's yours truly, Augie Schmidt from the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM and YourLiveEvent.com.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
At Border Bank, we know winter brings adventure. Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom at Border Bank. From snowmobiles to ice houses, we're here to help you make the most of the season. With quick approvals, competitive rates, and flexible terms, getting the funding you need for winter fun is easier than ever. Check out Border Bank today, your headquarters for fueling winter adventures. Terms and conditions apply. Member FDIC.
At Falls Lumber Company's Design Center, we help you find the right countertop for your project and budget. Options are endless with laminates, Corian, quartz, including Cambria and granite. We don't stop there. Falls Lumber Company will be there for you through the entire process, selection to installation on both sides of the border. Falls Lumber Company's Design Center. Experience it today.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Rainy Lake Medical Center is proud to offer our local athletes a robust sports medicine program that includes comprehensive rehabilitation for athletic injuries, post-surgical rehab, and return to sport guidance. Their advanced concussion management program offers additional protection and peace of mind to athletes and parents. For more information, call Rainy Lake Medical Center Therapy and Wellness Department at 283-5420. Good luck, athletes, on a successful year.
For the exciting, the unexpected, and everything in between, TrueStar has a loan for that. Hi, I'm Desiree Bellinger, consumer lender at TrueStar Federal Credit Union. Are you looking to consolidate your bills, purchase a vehicle, or are you ready to take the vacation of your dreams? We want to help make this happen for you. Apply online at TrueStarFCU.com or call and make an appointment. We'll work together to find out the best option to fit your budget. TrueStar, where banking is brighter. Federally insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
At Border Bank, we know winter brings adventure. Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom at Border Bank. From snowmobiles to ice houses, we're here to help you make the most of the season. With quick approvals, competitive rates, and flexible terms, getting the funding you need for winter fun is easier than ever. Check out Border Bank today, your headquarters for fueling winter adventures. Terms and conditions apply. Member FDIC.
At Falls Lumber Company's Design Center, we help you find the right countertop for your project and budget. Options are endless with laminates, Corian, quartz, including Cambria and granite. We don't stop there. Falls Lumber Company will be there for you through the entire process, selection to installation on both sides of the border. Falls Lumber Company's Design Center. Experience it today.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Rainy Lake Medical Center is proud to offer our local athletes a robust sports medicine program that includes comprehensive rehabilitation for athletic injuries, post-surgical rehab, and return to sport guidance. Their advanced concussion management program offers additional protection and peace of mind to athletes and parents. For more information, call Rainy Lake Medical Center Therapy and Wellness Department at 283-5420. Good luck, athletes, on a successful year.
For the exciting, the unexpected, and everything in between, TrueStar has a loan for that. Hi, I'm Desiree Bellinger, consumer lender at TrueStar Federal Credit Union. Are you looking to consolidate your bills, purchase a vehicle, or are you ready to take the vacation of your dreams? We want to help make this happen for you. Apply online at TrueStarFCU.com or call and make an appointment. We'll work together to find out the best option to fit your budget. TrueStar, where banking is brighter. Federally insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
At Border Bank, we know winter brings adventure. Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom at Border Bank. From snowmobiles to ice houses, we're here to help you make the most of the season. With quick approvals, competitive rates, and flexible terms, getting the funding you need for winter fun is easier than ever. Check out Border Bank today, your headquarters for fueling winter adventures. Terms and conditions apply. Member FDIC.
At Falls Lumber Company's Design Center, we help you find the right countertop for your project and budget. Options are endless with laminates, corian, quartz, including Cambria and granite. We don't stop there. Falls Lumber Company will be there for you through the entire process, selection to installation on both sides of the border. Falls Lumber Company's Design Center. Experience it today.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Rainy Lake Medical Center is proud to offer our local athletes a robust sports medicine program that includes comprehensive rehabilitation for athletic injuries, post-surgical rehab, and return to sport guidance. Their advanced concussion management program offers additional protection and peace of mind to athletes and parents. For more information, call Rainy Lake Medical Center Therapy and Wellness Department at 283-5420. Good luck, athletes, on a successful year.
For the exciting, the unexpected, and everything in between, TrueStar has a loan for that. Hi, I'm Desiree Bellinger, consumer lender at TrueStar Federal Credit Union. Are you looking to consolidate your bills, purchase a vehicle, or are you ready to take the vacation of your dreams? We want to help make this happen for you. Apply online at TrueStarFCU.com or call and make an appointment. We'll work together to find out the best option to fit your budget. TrueStar, where banking is brighter. Federally insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
At Border Bank, we know winter brings adventure. Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom at Border Bank. From snowmobiles to ice houses, we're here to help you make the most of the season. With quick approvals, competitive rates, and flexible terms, getting the funding you need for winter fun is easier than ever. Check out Border Bank today, your headquarters for fueling winter adventures. Terms and conditions apply. Member FDIC.
At Falls Lumber Company's Design Center, we help you find the right countertop for your project and budget. Options are endless with laminates, corian, quartz, including Cambria and granite. We don't stop there. Falls Lumber Company will be there for you through the entire process, selection to installation on both sides of the border. Falls Lumber Company's Design Center. Experience it today.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Rainy Lake Medical Center is proud to offer our local athletes a robust sports medicine program that includes comprehensive rehabilitation for athletic injuries, post-surgical rehab, and return to sport guidance. Their advanced concussion management program offers additional protection and peace of mind to athletes and parents. For more information, call Rainy Lake Medical Center Therapy and Wellness Department at 283-5420. Good luck, athletes, on a successful year.
Welcome back to the Rainy River, Mr. North College Press Box here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM. And hey, this is our post-game show. Yours truly, Augie Schmidt, here live on the mic, getting ready. So, right after the girls' game is going to be the Bronco boys team taking on the Husky boys team of Bigfork High School. And so here's a quick recap. Broncos girls sadly lose a tough one, 43-75. Broncos were led by Piper Tomzak, the senior guard on their team. Piper Tomzak had 11 points in today's game, and that's why she is today's Domino's player of the game. Looking for a quick, easy, and delicious dinner? Then look no further than your local Domino's. With more than just pizza, Domino's is the perfect carry-out after the game, or have it delivered. Great deals are always happening at Domino's. 283-3444. Make Domino's your lunch or dinner destination today. And Tomzak will be receiving a free one large 2-topping pizza from Domino's, and I'm gonna get an interview with her at the halftime of the boys game. Hey, make sure you guys stay tuned. Coming up next, the Bronco boys basketball team taking on the Huskies of Bigfork on Lakes Country 104.1 KSCM and YourLiveEvent.com. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yours truly, Augie Schmidt, here live on the mic. We are back from some more Bronco sports. This time it is time for the Bronco boys basketball team to take the court today for some Broncos basketball. Once again, this is Broncos versus Huskies, International Falls versus Bigfork, here on Lakes Country 104.1, KSDM, and YourLiveEvent.com. Hey, we're getting ready for another pre-game show. They already had the national anthem before the girls' game, but this game is, if it was just the boys' team playing tonight, then they also would have the national anthem sponsored by the local VFW Post 2948. Join us for karaoke and burger night. And as the teams are taken to the court, we're going to listen to a couple of our sponsors, and we'll be back here from the Rainy River Minnesota North College Press Box on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM.
For the exciting, the unexpected, and everything in between, TrueStar has a loan for that. Hi, I'm Desiree Bellinger, consumer lender at TrueStar Federal Credit Union. Are you looking to consolidate your bills, purchase a vehicle, or are you ready to take the vacation of your dreams? We want to help make this happen for you. Apply online at TrueStarFCU.com or call and make an appointment. We'll work together to find out the best option to fit your budget. TrueStar, where banking is brighter. Federally insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
At Border Bank, we know winter brings adventure. Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom at Border Bank. From snowmobiles to ice houses, we're here to help you make the most of the season. With quick approvals, competitive rates, and flexible terms, getting the funding you need for winter fun is easier than ever. Check out Border Bank today, your headquarters for fueling winter adventures. Terms and conditions apply. Member FDIC.
At Falls Lumber Company's Design Center, we help you find the right countertop for your project and budget. Options are endless with laminates, corian, quartz, including Cambria and granite. We don't stop there. Falls Lumber Company will be there for you through the entire process, selection to installation on both sides of the border. Falls Lumber Company's Design Center. Experience it today.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Rainy Lake Medical Center is proud to offer our local athletes a robust sports medicine program that includes comprehensive rehabilitation for athletic injuries, post-surgical rehab, and return to sport guidance. Their advanced concussion management program offers additional protection and peace of mind to athletes and parents. For more information, call Rainy Lake Medical Center Therapy and Wellness Department at 283-5420. Good luck, athletes, on a successful year.
For the exciting, the unexpected, and everything in between, TrueStar has a loan for that. Hi, I'm Desiree Bellinger, consumer lender at TrueStar Federal Credit Union. Are you looking to consolidate your bills, purchase a vehicle, or are you ready to take the vacation of your dreams? We want to help make this happen for you. Apply online at TrueStarFCU.com or call and make an appointment. We'll work together to find out the best option to fit your budget. TrueStar, where banking is brighter. Federally insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
At Border Bank, we know winter brings adventure. Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom at Border Bank. From snowmobiles to ice houses, we're here to help you make the most of the season. With quick approvals, competitive rates, and flexible terms, getting the funding you need for winter fun is easier than ever. Check out Border Bank today, your headquarters for fueling winter adventures. Terms and conditions apply. Member FDIC.
It's now game time, ladies and gentlemen. Broncos versus the Huskies. Broncos are going to win the tip-off here. That is number 24, Carterline, making a move, trying to get quickly to the basket. He gives it to Andy Davenport. Davenport to number 12 of the Broncos. That is Nick Schultz. Schultz, his pass gets thrown away by the Huskies, so Huskies is going to be brought up by number 5. Nathan Niemela over to number 2. This is number 2, Caden Ryer. His shot rebounded by Niemela, and Niemela is going to get the basket in. So Huskies hit the board first. Carterline, he finds number 5, Nick Anderson. Anderson, high pass over to Luke Hollis. And so that's going to be out of bounds. Huskies get the ball back. So 2-0, quick start to the game. Huskies on the board first against the Broncos here at Fall High Gymnasium. That's going to be Niemela going for the shot, blocked. Andy Davenport right in his grill. 7:15 left in the half. That's going to be passed out to number 13 of the Huskies. Going for the basket, Noah Calhoun. His shot blocked and rebounded by the Broncos. This is Nick Schultz over to Carter Line. Carter Line, he's going to find Andy Davenport back to Line. Carter Line to Nick Anderson. Anderson finds Schultz. Schultz, one-on-one, gets the pass to Hollis. Hollis driving to the basket, down the baseline, pass to Anderson. Nick Anderson makes a move. Fake shot, no good. Rebounded by, that looks like it's going to be jump ball called. And they're going to give it to the, actually no, they're going to say pushing, actually. They're going to call pushing against Nick Anderson. Not a jump ball. So either way, Huskies get the ball back. Landon Buckingham over to Ryer. Ryer finds number 13, Calhoun. Calhoun out to Niemela. Niemela goes for the shot, rebounded by Nick Schultz. Schultz finds Hollis. Hollis back to Schultz. Nick Schultz to Carter Line. Carter Line decides not to go for the three-point shot. Nope, he goes for it anyway. And airballed straight to Lucas Hollis. Hollis unable to come up with the catch. So that's going to be out of bounds. Huskies get the ball right back. 2-0 the score here early in the game. Bigfork trying to get a quick lead. This is Coach Anselmo's former team, in fact. Three-point shot by number 2, Ryer. Rebounded by Carter Line. Carter Line coast to coast. He's going to go up for the layup. And Carter Line is going to get your Rainy Lake first point of the game for the Broncos. Coast on a coast-to-coast basket. Carter Line getting the Broncos tied here, 2-2. As Ryer tries to get the pass over to number 15, Dalton Johnson. Johnson's going to go up. His shot kind of somewhat blocked by Andy Davenport, but they're going to call a foul against Davenport. So that's going to be Noah Calhoun toeing the line for the free throw attempts here early in the game. Noah Calhoun, first attempt for the free throw, is going to be up and no good. Bouncing off the near rim. And Carter Line consistently has been the leading scorer for the Broncos in this game, in their past couple games. And second free throw attempt, no good. Rebounded by Nick Anderson. And that's going to be stolen away by the Huskies. Here's number 5, Nathan Niemela. Passes it out to Buckingham. Buckingham to Ryer. Ryer goes up for the 2. And unlucky roll, almost rebounded by his teammate. Scramble, and we're going to get a jump ball. And they're going to give it to the Huskies after the jump ball is called. So still a 2-2 game. Huskies are going to field it in. That's number 5. Niemela going for the three-point basket. Just short, bouncing off the near rim. Now Ryer with the rebound. He goes up and gets the 2. So unable to get the 3, but I guess they'll settle for 2 more. Now a 4-2 game on the PCA scoreboard. And the keys to the game for the Broncos are going to be letting their big guys get the big rebounds. As Hollis tries to go up for a shot, that is blocked, and I think they're going to call a foul against Bigfork. That's against number 5, Nathan Niemela of the Huskies. And almost stolen away. That is Calhoun with the steal for Bigfork. And that's going to be a foul, I think a travel called. So Broncos are going to get it right back. Still a 4-2 game here in half number 1. 14:52 left in the half. Nick Anderson's going to field it in. He gives it out to Andy Davenport. Davenport brings it up. And his pass looks like it might have been tipped. So that's going to be a Bronco ball. The pass to Davenport got tipped and goes over Nick Anderson. And so that's going to be out of bounds against the Huskies. And I think we also get a timeout called by the Broncos. Coach Anselmo, as I said earlier, Coach Anselmo is the former head coach for Bigfork 2 years ago, in fact. So we're going to see. So he actually recognizes a couple of the guys here. You're going to hear my interview with him as well as Coach Myers of the Huskies at halftime, as well as an interview with the Bronco player of the game, as if I can find her, Piper Tomczak, who was the Dominoes player of the game in their tough 73-42 loss to the Huskies earlier today. So Broncos had some luck because luckily one of the judges did see that the ball was tipped before it went out of bounds, leading to the timeout. Because another ref was saying that it was out of bounds on Davenport, and so that would have been a Husky ball. And Nick Anderson looks like he was trying to drive to the paint and then get a quick pass, but there was nobody there for him to pass to, so then he ends up just kind of jumping out of bounds. So Huskies now with their own opportunity. That's Calhoun. He's going to pass it over to Buckingham. Buckingham finds Niemela. Niemela to Ryer. Ryer's going to go up, not get the 2, but that will be a foul, I believe, against the Broncos. They're going to call it against number 40, Luke Hollis, one of the bigs for the Broncos. So Caden Ryer is going to toe the line for his own 2 free throw attempts. Ryer's first attempt, no good, bouncing off the near rim. So far, 0 for 3 in free throws total for Bigfork today. Here is attempt number 4, number 2 for Ryer, and that one is in and good. So now we have a 5-2 game here. Or did that one not go in? Well, either way, that one gets stolen by the Huskies, and that's going to be Calhoun going up and getting the 2-point basket. So instead, it's a 6-2 game. I guess the free throw didn't go in like I thought it did. Andy Davenport, they're going to say out of bounds, so Huskies get the ball right back. Oh, no, okay, so they did go in. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't mark it on the scoreboard. So 7-2 game here. Broncos down early in this one. Buckingham bringing it up. Makes a move on Carter Lyon, driving to the paint. He goes up for the shot. That one goes in. Now we have a 9-2 game. Broncos down early. Carter Lyon gets the pass to Davenport. Davenport out to Carter Lyon. Carter Lyon with the 3. And unlucky bounce, but he has Nick Schultz there for the rebound. No good. And almost rebounds his own shot, but that's going to go out of bounds instead. So tough break for the Broncos here, down early 9-2. And we're going to get a quick substitution. Broncos bring it in, number 22, Jared Slifer off the bench. 13:29 left here in half number 1. It is Bigfork bringing it up to the line. Buckingham over to Ryer. Ryer back to Buckingham. Out to Calhoun from the 3. His shot a little short, and that's going to be Carter Lyon trying to come up with the rebound. And we're going to get a foul. Again, it's going to be a pushing foul against number 15, Dalton Johnson of Bigfork. So that's going to be Broncos possession. Nick Schultz gets there. Oh, stolen away by Buckingham with the wide open layup, and that's going to be quick 2 points. And that's going to be a timeout called by the Broncos. Buckingham, smart play there, quickly getting the steal from number 12, Nick Schultz, who was trying to go for a fast break after a quick little lateral to him. And that ends up putting the Broncos down by 9 points here. 2-11 the score in the game after the timeout was called. And by the way, that timeout is brought to you by Service Master of International Falls. For a home that is professionally cleaned all year round, call Service Master at 218-283-4475. Todd and Gretchen, they're going to take great care of you. And so far, the only points for the Broncos in today's contest has been Carter Lyon's coast-to-coast basket. And as always, that first point of the game for the Broncos is brought to you by Rainy Lake Oil. Call Larry and the staff for all your propane needs. And we are live from the Rainy River Minnesota North College press box here. Welcome. Start your voyage at the Rainy River campus. Your future awaits you right here in your own backyard. Rainy River Minnesota North College. 218-598-9300. 13:07 left in half number 1. Broncos to field it in. Carter Lyon gives it to Nick Schultz. Schultz is going to bring it up, passes it, and his pass tipped away, and that's going to be stolen by the Huskies almost. And that pass from number 5, That is Niemela. Almost gets tipped away and stolen by the Broncos. Now we're going to get a jump ball. Broncos get the ball back anyway. Broncos need to be careful. That was it. Nick Schultz trying to get the pass to Slifer, but that got tipped and led to the steal. Slifer with the ball. He's going to bring it up. Almost gets tipped away. Press coverage. And that's going to be Nick Schultz trying to go for the basket. Looks like he was kind of having an awkward spin leading up to it. He will get the foul, though, so he'll toe the line and get ready for his free throw attempts. So Broncos trying to shed this quick lead that the Huskies had built for themselves. That is Nick Schultz with his first free throw attempt. That one is in and good. So Nick Schultz is going to get a second attempt. Nick Schultz, probably a name you might recognize from football season earlier in the fall. And now here he is on the court. That second free throw attempt, no good, but he will rebound his own shot. And now there is a scramble for the ball. Calhoun trying to reach in there and steal it away from Schultz. And that jump ball is going to be awarded to the Huskies of Bigfork. As Bigfork is going to bring it up. This is Buckingham in the goggles. Or no, those are just glasses. He gives the pass to Ryer. Ryer's going to go up for the shot, and that is good. So now a 2-point basket makes it a 10-point lead in favor of Bigfork, and that's going to be a kick called against Ryer. Slifer trying to get trying to slip a pass to Carter Lyon, who was going for a fast break, and that led to the kick penalty. So Broncos still keep possession, but they need to be careful. Their passing needs to be a little bit more tighter than this, because a lot of the steals and turnovers that have happened in this game have been on passing attempts from the Broncos. Davenport finds Carter Lyon. Nick Schultz, actually, to Hollis. Back to Schultz. Schultz, having to gather himself, gives it to Davenport. Out to Slifer. Slifer makes a move around the arch, gives it to Carter Lyon. Carter Lyon's going to make a move, gives it to Davenport, which is stolen by Dalton Johnson. Now it's Ryer making the approach for the Huskies. He's going to drive to the paint, pass it out to Buckingham. Now Buckingham, Euro step, rebounded by Davenport. He gives it to Slifer. Slifer able to get control and bring it past the half-court line. Now passes it to Carter Lyon. Carter Lyon with a deep three, airballed over the net basket. And that's rebounded by Dalton Johnson of the Huskies. And that's going to be a foul. And there's actually going to be the referee actually stopping the clock for a second there, telling the score table to readjust the shooting clock to 30 seconds. 11:27 left here in half number one. Broncos down by a 10-point lead. Nathan Niemela to bring it in for the Huskies. He's going to get a high pass over to Buckingham, almost stolen away by Carter Lyon. Buckingham with a fast break towards the basket. He's going to get stopped, so he's going to pass it to Ryer. Ryer, looks like we're going to get a pushing penalty against the Huskies. That's called against Landon Buckingham. 11:18 left here in the half. Broncos get the possession after the penalty. And it looks like Huskies trying to keep that full court press going. Slifer almost dropping the pass. He's going to try and go for it. That's going to be a kicking penalty against the Huskies again. That time against number 1, Landon Buckingham. And Broncos are going to sub in number 10, Kingston Jean. Kingston Jean, his dad is head coach Ellie Jean who is also the head JV coach. Shout out to Coach Ellie. He was also one of the flag football coaches. Kingston trying to get the pass to Luke Hollis in the paint. Hollis gets it and gives it to Carter Lyon. Carter Lyon going around the arch. He's making a way around, tries to hand it off to Kingston. Kingston gets the pass to Hollis to Nick Schultz. Schultz to Hollis. Hollis in the paint, goes up, blocked, denied by Caden Ryer. And that's going to be a grabbing penalty against the Huskies. So Broncos keep possession. 10:48 left in half number one. Broncos still down by a 10-point margin, but hoping to shave it down, even if it's just a little bit. Here's Kingston Jean getting the pass. Gives it to Nick Schultz to Carter Line. Carter Line around the arch to Lucas Hollis. Luke Hollis back to Carter Line with the three-point shot. And that is going to be nothing but net from Carter Line of the Broncos. And Kingston Jean taking the charge. Or unless they're going to call that against, they're going to say body checking on Kingston Jean. So that's going to be body checking penalty against the Broncos. The Huskies keep possession of the ball here with a little under 10.5 minutes left in the half. That's going to be quick pass to number 11. Another shot almost rebounded by the Broncos. Three-point attempt by Caden Ryer. No good. Almost rebounded by the Broncos as well. Nick Anderson almost gets it in. Carter Line blocks a pass, and he gets the steal. Almost stolen back, and now we're going to get a foul after all kinds of crazy scrambling going on there. Kingston Jean to bring it in for the Broncos. That foul was called against number 2, Caden Ryer. Carter Line to bring it up for International Falls. Gives it to Kingston Jean to Luke Hollis to Nick Schultz. Nick Schultz to Hollis. Hollis, the big man, gonna go up for the shot. Unable to get the and one basket. But he is gonna still get an opportunity for some points here. Toeing the line. Luke Hollis for the Broncos, stepping up to the line here. Luke Hollis wearing number 40. First free throw attempt, no good. Bouncing off the rim. He's gonna have a second attempt though coming up here. And his second attempt is up, and it is no good, and almost rebounded by the Huskies. They're going to say pushing penalty against the Broncos. So Huskies still get the possession. And we're going to get a 30-second timeout called by the Huskies, called by Coach Myers, Patrick Myers of Bigfork. And Huskies leading this one 13-6. So far, the score hasn't really been changing too much. Hasn't been too high scoring of a game here. Neither team able to get a full grip. For a second there, it looked like it was the Huskies getting some momentum for themselves, but then and kind of stalled out a little. Broncos defense catching up to them, but Broncos just having a tough time with these passes and turnovers, really killing any momentum they could have in the game. As the timeouts are coming to a close here. Here's another reminder for our halftime show. I'm going to be playing my coaches' interviews for you guys. And Broncos getting ready for the upcoming final 10 minutes of half number one. Buckingham over to Calhoun. Calhoun finds Niemela, and we're going to get a traveling called against Niemela. So Broncos get the ball. Kingston Jean, nope, it's actually going to be Carter Line who's going to inbound it. Gives it to Schultz. Schultz high pass to Andy Davenport. Andy Davenport highly contested, but that's not a problem for the big man. But that's going to be stolen by number 2, Ryer. Deep pass. Here's number 11, Ben Holloway. Almost wide open. Buckingham goes up for the shot, but that's tipped. Luckily, he had a teammate there. Now here's Holloway with the three-point attempt. No good. Rebounded by Ryer. Actually, no, rebounded by the Huskies. That was number 5, Niemela, with the rebound. But they're going to call a travel against Niemela. So Broncos get the ball either way. Pass out to Kingston Jean. Kingston Jean to bring it up for International Falls. Great recovery. He's sliding a little, so maybe need to mop up that part of the floor. Nick Schultz going to try and drive to the net. His shot, no good. We're going to get a body checking called. And that's going to be against the Broncos. That's going to be another body checking penalty against Kingston Jean. About 9 minutes and 11 seconds left here in half number one. 6-13 still the score. So far it hasn't been changing too much. As Huskies hoping to at least get one more basket in there. That's going to be number 5, Niemela, driving to the net. He bounced it off his own face before losing possession, so having to go for the pass. Holloway passes it out. Calhoun with the 3-point shot. No good. Holloway coming up, and he's going to get called for travel. So Broncos once again regain possession after another travel called against the Huskies. 8:47 left in half number 1. Kingston Jean is going to receive the pass from number 24, Carter Lyon, and almost a steal by the Huskies. That was number 5, Nathan Niemela, tipping it out of bounds. Still Broncos in possession. Nick Anderson gives it to Carter Lyon. Carter Lyon to start the approach for International Falls. He hands it off to Kingston Jean, almost fumbles the handoff. Gives it to Luke Hollis to Nick Anderson. Anderson, he's going to drive to net. Kingston Jean goes for the 3-point basket. Kingston Jean bouncing off the near rim into the possessions of Calhoun. Calhoun's going to bring it up. Gives it to number 2, Ryer. Ryer to Niemela. Niemela is driving to the basket now. Shot goes up. No good. Rebounded by the Broncos. That's Kingston Jean. Kingston Jean is going to bring it up instead. Try and get a play set up. Goes out to the left. And Kingston Jean tries to hand it off to Carter Lyon. Gets it. Now Andy Davenport to Nick Anderson. Anderson back to Carter Lyon. Carter Lyon with a 3-point shot. Bouncing off the near rim. No rebound. Push penalty called against Luke Hollis of the Broncos. So Broncos lose possession after the pushing penalty called against Hollis. That was his 2nd penalty of the game. 7th team foul of the half. Buckingham tries to get the pass to Ryer. Ryer, he's going to go up for the shot. And unlucky bounce. Carter Lyon with the rebound for the Broncos. Lyons with a fast break, coast to coast once again. Unlucky bounce, bouncing out of the net. Nick Anderson with the rebound. Shot no good, rebounded by the Huskies. Deep pass from Niemela to Buckingham. Buckingham's going to go up for the layup, and that's going to be good. Huskies now get on the board, and that's going to be foul called. Pushing against Holloway of Bigfork. And there has been plenty of fouls, 17 fouls for both teams in the first half here. 7:16 left in half. And Kingston Jean's going to get some free throw opportunities. Broncos currently down 6-15. Jean towing the line here for the Broncos. 6:15, Broncos trailing on the Packaging Corporation of America scoreboard, and Kingston Jean's first free throw is up and good. Now a 7:15 game here. Another free throw will help shave down the lead even more as Broncos sub in number 22, Jared Slifer. Kingston Jean's 2nd free throw attempt. It is up. And it is good as well. So now we have a 7:15 game here for the Broncos. Huskies hoping to at least try and keep the score in their favor. That's going to be brought up by Buckingham of the Huskies. 8-15 the game right now as Holloway passes it over to number 3, Joey Bertram. Bertram, he gives it to Ryer. Ryer's going to drive to the basket. Goes up for the shot. No good. Almost rebounded by a Bronco. That's Holloway with the... And now Buckingham with a 3-point basket. Airballed straight to Jared Slifer, who gets the rebound for the Broncos. Slifer dribbling around. He gets the pass to Nick Anderson. Anderson goes for the 3-point basket. Airballed. But Andy Davenport gets the and one for International Falls. 10-15. Could be more with Andy Davenport's pending free throw attempt here in half number 1. 6:41 left in the half as Davenport toes the line here for his free throw attempt. First one up and no good, just short So Broncos still in a 5-point deficit here as Ryer is going to drive to the net. And he's going to get called for a travel. He double jumps there. Looked like he tried to get away with the a hop and then a skip and then a triple jump kind of situation, but unfortunately he will be called for travel. Inbounded by Jared Slifer, and Slifer's pass gets intercepted immediately by Joey Bertram. Bertram's trying to drive to the net, and that's going to be almost inbounded by Bertram. And now we get a jump ball as a Bronco and a Husky were both on the ground trying to wrestle for the ball. They're going to award the jump ball to the Broncos. Nick Schultz to inbound it. He gives it to Slifer. Slifer over to Carter Line. Carter Line finds Nick Schultz, and Schultz gets it almost stolen away. Now it's stolen. That is number 15 to number 11. Dalton Johnson finds Holloway. Holloway's shot gets rebounded by Buckingham, and Buckingham gets the 2. 17-10 Broncos trailing. Nick Anderson now with his own attempt. He's in the corner, gives it to Carter Line. Carter Line goes to the 3. Carter Line's 3-pointed shot is just short, bouncing off the near rim. That's going to be out of bounds, though, against the Huskies. A couple Husky players trying to keep it inbounds. No good, though. 5:54 left in half number 1. Broncos down by 7. Slifer gives it to Carter Line. Carter Line, quick 3-point shot. Carter Line, he is the leading scorer for the Broncos in there on the season, and he just showed why with that 3-point basket, making it a 4-point game, 13-17, as Ryer is going to drive to the net. His shot goes up and good. So now a 6-point game here, 19-13. Carter Line, deep pass over to Andy Davenport. Davenport goes up, no good, unable to rebound it. That's going to be out of bounds and Huskies ball. And what a 3-point shot by Carter Line of the Broncos. Clearly the leading scorer in today's contest. 13-19, a bit of a low-scoring game, though. Both teams having some struggles here with the turnovers and the penalties. Ryer almost gets a screen, tries to get past Carter Line. That gets almost knocked away. Calhoun gets it. Now it's Ryer going up for the shot, rebounds his own shot, gets a second attempt, doesn't go in. So, but that will be a foul against the Broncos. They're going to say it's against number 22, Jared Slifer. Shooting foul, so Ryer is going to get a couple free throws. He already had 2 previous attempts, made 1 of 2. Attempt number 3 pending. This is up and good. So now 20-13, and another attempt for Ryer of the Huskies. Ryer, shot just short, no good. And that's going to be Nick Schultz with the rebound for the Broncos. His pass to Carter Line gets tipped and intercepted by the Huskies. So now it's Ryer who's going to get open lane to the basket, but I think that might have been tipped by Nick Anderson. Now here's number 5, Niemela with the 3-point basket. 23-13, 10-point lead for the Huskies. Jared Slifer trying to drive to the basket, goes up. Shot doesn't go in, almost rebounded. They're going to say that's out on the Huskies.
Go, Broncos!
So now 4:38 left in half number 1. 23-13 Broncos trailing in this one. And that's going to be out of bounds. And I believe out of bounds on a Husky player. So Broncos, Jared Slifer gets another attempt to inbound. He gives it to Carter Line, who gets another quick 3, but bounces off the near rim, rebounded by the Huskies. As number 15, Dalton Johnson goes up for the 2. No good. They're going to say foul. I think it might have been a travel called against Johnson. So Broncos get the ball after the foul. Nick Schultz trying to get it to Carter Line, immediately stolen, but Jared Slifer almost steals it back. Calhoun to Niemela to Buckingham. Buckingham to Ryer. Ryer fakes the 3, and we're going to get another foul called. That's against 15 for charging. Dalton Johnson of the Huskies called for charging. He's a little upset out there, thinking that wasn't the correct call. but you can't change it now. Carter Lyon to Nick Schultz. Schultz finds Slifer. Slifer gets the pass to Carter Lyon, almost stolen by Johnson. Carter Lyon, that's why he played wide receiver in football. Almost knocked away though. Calhoun with the steal. Tries to get it to Buckingham. Buckingham gets driving to the paint, gets it to Niemela. His shot too short, and that's gonna go out of bounds. So now still a 23-13 game, out of bounds on the Broncos. So Huskies still get the ball. 4:01 left in half number one. 10-point game in favor of the Huskies. Quick pass out to Johnson. Johnson finds Calhoun. Calhoun trying to make a move on Kingston Jean. Carter Lyon gets a hand in it. Now here's Dalton Johnson going for the two. No good. Almost rebounded. Instead, it's Ryer of the Huskies getting the rebound. Broncos now needing to make up some ground here. 25-13. That pass almost intercepted by Ryer. So 3:41 left in half number one. Broncos lucking out on what was almost an intercepted pass. Kingston Jean to bring it in. He finds Nick Schultz. Nick Schultz, hit! His pass to Carter Lyon gets intercepted. Right, and Niemela goes up for an easy 2-point basket. 27-13 now. Broncos trailing by even more. Carter Lyon's pass to Andy Davenport. Davenport to Jean. Jean is gonna take some time, go around the arch. Instead, he's gonna pass it to Davenport. Looks like he was trying to go for a handoff to Nick Schultz. Carter Lyon goes for the open three. No good. Rebound, almost rebounded by Hollis. I spoke too soon. And that's going to be instead rebounded by Ryer of the Huskies. Calhoun goes up for the shot, and that's going to be and one basket for the Huskies. Calhoun towing the line after taking a huge foul. That foul called against number 40 of the Broncos, Luke Hollis. 9 penalties, 9 team fouls for both teams. Calhoun's and one is in, so he gets the 3. So now a 13-30 game here. Huskies kind of picking up some speed. Another pass intercepted, that time by Ryer. He finds Niemela. Niemela goes up for the 2. And we're going to get another and one for the Huskies here. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news for the Broncos, but they are in a pickle right now. And one basket, this time for number 5, Nathan Niemela. And the Huskies kind of just finding some steam here late in the first half. And they've been running with it. His free throw, no good, but rebounded by Buckingham. Buckingham to Calhoun. Open 3 and airballed by number 2, Ryer. Broncos going to get possession. 13-32 trailing in this one. Kingston Jean finds Nick Schultz. Schultz gets the pass to Carter Lyon. Carter Lyon is going to bring it up. Finds Kingston Jean. Kingston Jean to Andy Davenport. Davenport to Carter Lyon. Lyon making his way around the arch. He's going to try and set up the 3. No good. Gets the pass to Andy Davenport. Davenport dribbles around. Finds Kingston Jean. Jean pass into all kinds of coverage. That's stolen by the Huskies. These turnovers being the biggest killer for the Broncos today. 2:20 left in half number one. Open 3-point shot by the Huskies. No good. Rebounded by Dalton Johnson. But then Dalton Johnson's shot rebounded by Carter Lyon. Carter Lyon for the Broncos making his way around. He gets the pass to Andy Davenport. Davenport's going to go for the 2. And bouncing off the inside rim. Rebounded by Davenport. He gives it to Carter Lyon. Carter Lyon to Kingston Jean. Spin move. Jean goes up. No good. Unable to get the and one, but he will still have the free throw attempts that follows. Kingston Jean wishing he could have made the and one. Unfortunate turn of events for Jean. 13-32. That foul called against number 2, Ryer of the Huskies. Jean's first shot up and in. So far perfect in free throw attempts, and now I feel bad because I feel like I might have accidentally jinxed Kingston in his upcoming second attempt, 4th total free throw attempt. Kingston Jean towing the line. This one is up and just short. I knew it. I knew I jinxed him. I am sorry, Kingston, for jinxing your free throw percentage. But hey, that shot by Holloway, rebounded by Nick Anderson. We're going to get a jump ball awarded to the Huskies, actually. And these turnovers have been the biggest difference maker in this game. The Huskies having numerous of them. Holloway, he's going to make his way towards the basket, goes up, and he's going to get the and one. So now a 34-13 game early in half number one. 1:41 left in the half as Holloway gets ready for his upcoming three-point basket. Ben Holloway, no good on the free throw. Rebounded by a teammate though. Now here's Ryer, Niemola actually going for a deep three-point shot. Rebounded by Andy Davenport. And that's quickly stolen by Calhoun. So 36-14 now after the steal. Carter Line is going to bring it up to Nick Anderson. Nick Anderson over to Davenport, but that's actually going to be tipped away by Holloway. So a minute 20 left after Holloway tipped it out of bounds. Broncos still get possession, but they're still in a deep hole here. 36-14. Davenport to Gene. Gene finds Carter Line. Carter Line fakes the shot, gets the pass out to Davenport, and they're going to say that's out of bounds on the Huskies. So Broncos keep possession. Huskies quickly sub in number 3, Joey Bertram, for number 13, Calhoun. Carter Line, Nick Schultz to bring it in for the Broncos. He finds Andy Davenport. Davenport driving to the net. He's going to go up. Shot airballed for the 2. Kingston Jean keeps it in bounds. He passes it to Nick Schultz. Schultz to Carter Line. Less than a minute left here in half number 1. Carter Line finds Nick Anderson. Anderson making a move to the net. He passes to Nick Schultz. Schultz goes with the 3. Bouncing out, and that's going to be Nick Schultz with the rebound and the 2 after the 3-point attempted by Schultz. So we're going to get and that ball goes out of bounds as Niemola, he ended up losing possession of it, trying to make a move, and that led to it going out of bounds. 34 seconds left here in the half, 16-36. Broncos in a hole. Nick Schultz almost losing the ball after it was inbounded in. And his pass to Kingston Jean gets stolen by Buckingham. Buckingham's shot doesn't go in though. And that's going to be out of bounds. 25 seconds left as Husky knocked it out. So Broncos get a little bit of relief after almost getting a quick turnover that led to an opportunity for the Huskies. Nick Schultz to Anderson. Finds Schultz again. Kingston Jean going up for the pass. He's going to take a shot, and that is in. Kingston Jean with the 2. Now 10 seconds left here in the half. We're thinking the Huskies might try and slow it down a little, not give the Broncos another opportunity. Buckingham finds Niemola. Niemola goes for a deep 3-point shot and makes it. And that 3-point basket is how half number 1 is going to end here. Broncos trailing 39-18 early here in half number 1. Broncos needed to find an answer. As we go into halftime, Broncos trail 18-39. Huskies with the lead here at Falls High School Gymnasium. We're going to be back after a quick break here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSCM and YourLiveEvent.com, live from the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box. Start your voyage on the Rainy River campus. Your future awaits you right here in your own backyard. Rainy River, Minnesota North College, 218-598-9300. We're going to be back after this. Broncos trailing on the Packaging Corporation of America scoreboard, 18-39.
At Falls Lumber Company's Design Center, we help you find the right countertop and budget. Options are endless with laminates, Corian, quartz, including Cambria and granite. We don't stop there. Falls Lumber Company will be there for you through the entire process, selection to installation on both sides of the border. Falls Lumber Company's Design Center. Experience it today.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Rainy Lake Medical Center is proud to offer our local athletes a robust sports medicine program that includes comprehensive rehabilitation for athletic injuries, post-surgical rehab, and return to sport guidance. Their advanced concussion management program offers additional protection and peace of mind to athletes and parents. For more information, call Rainy Lake Medical Center Therapy and Wellness Department at 283-5420. Good luck, athletes, on a successful year.
For the exciting, the unexpected, and everything in between, TrueStar has a loan for that. Hi, I'm Desiree Bellinger, consumer lender at TrueStar Federal Credit Union. Are you looking to consolidate your bills, purchase a vehicle, or are you ready to take the vacation of your dreams? We want to help make this happen for you. Apply online at TrueStarFCU.com or call and make an appointment. We'll work together to find out the best option to fit your budget. TrueStar, where banking is brighter. Federally insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter line, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Here with head coach Anselmo of the International Falls Broncos boys basketball team, getting ready for today. Second game of the doubleheader, taking on the Huskies of Bigfork, your former team. So, what's the feeling for you today? Before I ask about the players,
Feels good. I'm ready for the game, ready to take it at them. You know, ready to get after it and win tonight. So.
yeah, seeing a couple of familiar faces here on the court.
Oh yeah, definitely. Knowing all these guys for most of their lives, watching them grow up. So it'll be a fun game to watch.
Absolutely. So what's going to be the biggest focus coming into today's game?
Definitely stop their senior guard tonight. He's a really good shooter. Plays all around. He works hard. So keep an eye on him and definitely win the rebounding battle. You know, we should be able to hopefully with our bigs. So hopefully that goes good for us.
Yeah. Who are the bigs on the team that you're expecting to get those rebounds for you?
Yeah, definitely Andy Davenport and Lucas Hollis. They should have no problem getting the rebounds tonight if they work hard and be aggressive. So.
Absolutely, and you know they're going to be, I believe, your last game before going into the holiday break. I believe.
Yep. No, we play Thursday in Mesabi East, then holiday break, which will be in Ely, and then we play these guys right away. First game of the holiday tournament again. So.
Yeah, so that's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to get a good look at what to expect for the holiday tournament.
Yep, definitely. You know, keep our eyes on some of these guys I haven't seen play yet too, so we'll keep our eye out and figure out our keys. So.
And so a more fun question, what is it that you want most for Christmas this year?
Just spend time with more family. Yeah, my little daughter, so.
That's a really nice wish to have for Christmas. Yeah. I said I wanted a VR headset along with the Bigfork coach. So, I mean, but time with family is nice too.
Yep. So, well, we're ready for tonight. It'll be fun.
Absolutely. Well, I wish you best of luck, and here's to a good game today.
Thank you.
At Border Bank, We know winter brings adventure. Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom at Border Bank. From snowmobiles to ice houses, we're here to help you make the most of the season. With quick approvals, competitive rates, and flexible terms, getting the funding you need for winter fun is easier than ever. Check out Border Bank today, your headquarters for fueling winter adventures. Terms and conditions apply. Member FDIC.
At Falls Lumber Company's Design Center, we help you find the right countertop for your project and budget. Options are endless with laminates, corian, quartz, including Cambria and granite. We don't stop there. Falls Lumber Company will be there for you through the entire process, selection to installation on both sides of the border. Falls Lumber Company's Design Center. Experience it today.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
That's like you said, or
Yeah, we just got to focus a little more and go harder to the hole.
here at International Falls High School with head coach Patrick Myers of the visiting Bigfork Huskies, getting ready for today's contest against the Broncos of International Falls. What's the feeling coming into today's game?
We're excited. The first 3 games didn't go the way we wanted. We've had some missed opportunities. Got to focus on making our layups, and I think we got a shot.
Yeah. And I'm guessing that's going to be the biggest key focus coming into today's game then?
Yep. We got to finish the easy buckets. I think we're shooting 20% from 2-point field goals. It's not good enough.
Yeah, that is a bit of a rough stat line. Yeah. So, is it just guys just not executing on the easy shots, like you said, or?
Yeah, we just got to focus a little more and go harder to the hole. We're worried about the defender. We just got to go right to the rack.
Yeah. And so, who are going to be some of the guys that you're expecting to really step up today?
Number 5 and number 13, Nathan Niemela and Noah Calhoun.
Yeah. Now, are they those guys who you're expecting to be in that paint a lot more?
Yeah, they should be attacking the rim. Noah Calhoun's averaged, I think, a double-double all 3 games this year. So
that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Double-double all 3 games so far?
Yep.
Yeah. So with today's game, what is probably the biggest goal in terms of just stat line or in terms of how they play offensively?
We're looking to push the pace. We're going to press. We're going to try and fast pace, fast tempo. We're not the biggest team, so we got to run.
Absolutely. And a bit of a more fun question. What do you want most for Christmas this year?
I'd really like one of those VR headsets, but I don't have one. They're expensive.
They are very expensive. I want one too. Well, I appreciate you for your time and good luck today.
No problem. You're welcome.
Rainy Lake Medical Center is proud to offer our local athletes a robust sports medicine program that includes comprehensive rehabilitation for athletic injuries, post-surgical rehab, and return to sport guidance. Their advanced concussion management program offers additional protection and peace of mind to athletes and parents. For more information, call Rainy Lake Medical Center Therapy and Wellness Department at 283-5420. Good luck, athletes, on a successful year.
For the exciting, the unexpected, and everything in between, TrueStar has a loan for that. Hi, I'm Desiree Bellinger, consumer lender at TrueStar Federal Credit Union. Are you looking to consolidate your bills, purchase a vehicle, or are you ready to take the vacation of your dreams? We want to help make this happen for you. Apply online at TrueStarFCU.com or call and make an appointment. We'll work together to find out the best option to fit your budget. TrueStar, where banking is brighter. Federally insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Welcome back to the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM. Broncos versus Huskies, game 2 of the home doubleheader for International Falls. Broncos trailing in half number 2, going into half number 2, 37-18 against the visiting Huskies. Broncos needing to make some offensive push happening here in the second half. The biggest factor to the Broncos' struggle so far in this half has been, unfortunately, the turnovers. The Broncos have faced a lot of turnovers in this game, whether from intercepted passes or straight steals by the Huskies, who have been putting up all kinds of pressure, doing a full court press from start to probably finish as in today's contest. Broncos being led by Kingston Jean and Carter Lyon in the contest. Carter Lyon with a couple shots from beyond the arch. He has been their key free three-point shooter in the contest. Kingston Jean trying to make a couple plays. He's 3 for 4 in free throws, with a 2-point basket as well. So Broncos looking to try and get some points off today. Like I said, it's been the turnovers that have really been killing any momentum that the Broncos could have in the contest. So we're going to see what the answer is. About 35 seconds left here in halftime as we are getting ready for our upcoming half number 2. Broncos versus Huskies in this one. Broncos needing to make a big comeback if they want to see a victory today. We are live from the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box here. Broncos to start with possession at the half. Looks like we're getting a quick discussion at the table. I saw someone leave the score table. Oh, we were missing one of our workers at the score table, so she has returned. Thank you for returning to the game. Now we can resume half number 2. It's going to be Carter Lyon of the Broncos bringing it up for International Falls. And half number 2 is underway. Broncos trailing in this one, 18-37. Nick Anderson gonna try and make a move to the basket. He's gonna go for the 3-point shot to start. Bounces off the near rim, and that's number 34 of the Broncos, unable to get the rebound. Kyle Kramer. So Huskies are going to get the ball now. This is number 1, Buckingham. He finds number 2, Ryer. Ryer over to Niemela. Niemela, he finds Calhoun. Calhoun has been the big star for the Huskies today. He passes it over to Dalton Johnson. Dalton Johnson out to Ryer. Ryer driving to the paint, goes up for the 2-point shot, and that is 2 for the Huskies. 39-18, Huskies leading this one. Broncos needing to make a big comeback. Carter Lyon hoping to lead that comeback. He gives it to Nick Schultz. Nick Schultz to Davenport. Davenport tries to hand it off to Nick Anderson. Anderson gonna have to pick it up. And some frustration from the Bronco bench. Coach is saying that it was tipped by a Husky player, so that shouldn't be Husky ball, but the ref is saying no, it is Huskies ball. So 17-10 left in the half. Huskies bringing it out is number 2, Ryer. He finds Niemela. Niemela, he's going to make it around the arch. He passes it to Calhoun. Calhoun to Buckingham. Buckingham makes a move, passes it across to Ryer. Ryer with a 3-point shot. Good. Nothing but net. So now we have a 42-18 game. Broncos in a little bit of a deeper hole now. Hands it off to Nick Anderson. Anderson to Davenport. Davenport to Carter Lyon. Carter Lyon to Davenport. And almost stolen by Calhoun. Recovered by Nick Schultz. Nick Schultz to Davenport, who goes up for the shot. Airballed, but Nick, here's Kramer with a 2-point shot. No good, but he will get the free throw attempt following the foul that is called against Dalton Johnson of the Huskies. So Kramer towing the line for the Broncos. 16:30, left in half number 2. Broncos trailing, and a high free throw attempt bouncing off the rim. No good. 18:42 still. Broncos looking to try and make a big comeback here. Kyle Kramer, attempt number 2, up and good. So now a 19:42 game here. Broncos still down by a lot. As Calhoun passes it to Niemela. Niemela's shot goes up and good. And that's now a 44-19 game. Broncos still down. 16-10 now. Clock is ticking. Nick Anderson over to Davenport. He hands it off to Nick Schultz. Schultz to Anderson. Anderson making his way around the arch. Going to pass it out to Carter Line. Carter Line trying to get it to Kyle Kramer. Tipped by Calhoun into the hands of Niemela. Niemela, deep pass to number 1, Buckingham. Buckingham goes up for the 2 points. So now it's Broncos trying to finally get a response here. 19:46, stolen once again by the Huskies, and coast to coast, that is Niemela getting the 2, and Broncos now down by even more. 19-48 here. Broncos trailing in half number 2. 15:20 left in the half. Davenport's going to try and drive to the basket. That's almost stolen away. Instead, it's going to be out by the Huskies. So Broncos get to keep possession, but these turnovers have been a big killer for International Falls. As Carter Line inbounds it to Davenport. Davenport to Anderson, almost knocked away by Calhoun. Calhoun has gotten a lot of steals for the Huskies. Now here's Nick Schultz going up and getting the 2 for the Broncos. So now it's the Broncos finally getting a response after almost giving up 4 baskets unanswered. And that's going to be the Huskies going right back to number 1, Buckingham. And now we're going to get a timeout called by Coach Anselma of International Falls. So Coach Anselma trying to motivate the guys. 21-50, Broncos really needing to have a big response here as the Huskies, they have a head of steam and they are running with this one. So we're going to see what the response is by the Broncos coming out of this timeout. They have 2 left here in the game. 4 timeouts left for the Huskies, not really having a need for it. And by the way, this timeout is brought to you by Service Master of International Falls, for a home that is professionally cleaned all year round. Call Service Master at 218-283-4475. Excuse me, I got my phone numbers mixed up. So Broncos trailing in this one. 50-21, the score on the PCA scoreboard. Thank you to all of our sponsors for Bronco Sports. And make sure you stay tuned. After the game, we're going to have both Piper Tomzak, the Domino's player of the game for the girls team, and whoever the boys domino player of the game is, for a post-game interview talking about their upcoming games and the holiday break coming up. Nick Schultz going up, and Nick Schultz gets the 2. He's been a little dormant in that first half. Now he's starting to find a bit of a mojo. Nick Schultz, his 2nd basket of the game and 2nd of the half. And we're going to get a travel called against the Huskies. So now 23-52. Huskies in the lead here in half number 2. 14:35 left in the second half. That foul was called against Dalton Johnson. Johnson, he's been kind of getting some abuse from the refs here with these penalties. Davenport trying to find someone to pass to. He gets it to Nick Schultz. Schultz going up for another basket, and that's Nick Schultz getting the 2. He has fire under him now. Nick Schultz, his 3rd basket of the game and 3rd of the half. That's Buckingham trying to go for the basket. No good. Rebounded by the Broncos. Nick Anderson's going to bring it up now. He gets the pass to Carter Line. Carter Line contested. He gets it to Kramer. Kramer trying to dump it off to Nick Anderson. Miscommunication intercepted by the Huskies. Dalton Johnson going up for the 2. No good. Rebounded by Johnson. And Johnson, we're going to get a foul against the Broncos. So Dalton Johnson, he's going to get a chance to toe the line for the Huskies. All right, actually, no, never mind. It's not going to be that kind of foul. But that penalty is called against number 12, Nick Schultz, his first foul of the game, first team foul of the half. And that's going to be out of bounds. Bronco ended up knocking it out of bounds after Ryer tried to get a quick pass inbounds. He gets it out to Niemela. Niemela to Buckingham. Buckingham making his way through the court, finding the lane, blocked by Davenport. And now we're going to get a foul called. And that's called against Buckingham, who was trying to get it right back after his shot was blocked. So 25-52 Broncos trying to get an answer. Looks like they're finding a little bit of a mojo, finding their flow again. As Davenport, he's going to go around and take the shot. No good. Rebounded by Nick Schultz, though. And now Nick Schultz gets the 2. And Nick Schultz leading in this second half. And looks like we're going to get a timeout called. This timeout called by the Huskies of Bigfork. So that's going to be their time. That they now have 3 timeouts left here. 1 minute timeout. And as always, these timeouts are brought to you by Service Master of International Falls for a home. Professionally cleaned all year round. Call Service Master at 283-4475. Todd and Gretchen, as always, as I keep telling you guys, they're going to take great care of you guys. Broncos down 27-52. Looks like they're starting to find some life in them. They're finding that mojo, that momentum that they need. Nick Schultz putting the team on his back. Now 4 in a row. 4 unanswered baskets by Nick Schultz. That's 8 points for the Broncos. Trying to come back in this one. Nick Schultz so far has 9 points total in the game. For a while now, the leader for the Broncos was Carter Line, who had 8. And now it's Nick Schultz. Like I said, he was a little dormant at first during that first half, and now he's awakened, much like how the Frankenstein's monster awakens in the book and the movie. Nick Schultz has awakened here in the second half, and that is Ryer going for the shot. There's going to be a penalty called against number 12, Nick Schultz. Hip check, or body check, excuse me. Wrong kind of check. So Huskies still get the ball. Holloway, he finds number 3, Joey Bertram. Bertram to Ryer, back to Holloway. He makes a move, gets the pass out to Niemela. Now Niemela trying to make some moves to the basket. He passes it out. Ryer thought about going for the 3-point shot. Instead, he's going to drive to the paint. No good. He rebounds his own shot. Now he goes for another opportunity, and that's going to call the foul. Foul against number 24, Carter Line of the Broncos. That is his first of the game, as Ryer is going to toe the line for the Huskies of Bigfork. He makes the first one. He's going to have a second opportunity now. Kingston Jean being subbed into the game for number 5, Nick Anderson. And that's no good on the second attempt. Almost rebounded by the Broncos. They do secure the rebound. Now Broncos trying to keep ahead of steam. Carter Line, one-on-one with Ryer. He gives it to Nick Schultz. Schultz to Carter Line. Line goes up for the 2, and no good, but he had Kramer there for the rebound. We're going to get a jump ball called for the Broncos, and they're going to give it to Bigfork. So Bigfork wins the jump ball. 53-27 here in half number 2. Niemela going for the slow approach before going for the easy layup. Just cruising around the Bronco defenders. So now 55-27, Broncos needing to find that mojo once again. Carter Line, he finds Kramer. Kramer goes up for the 2, no good. Rebounded by Kingston Jean. He finds Schultz. Schultz thought about going for the 3, hesitated for too long and couldn't get the shot off. Kingston Jean tries to pass it to Carter Line, couldn't throw the needle, stolen by the Huskies. And here's almost, and Kingston Jean with the steal, falling on the basketball. And hopefully he's doing good there, because that had to have hurt. Kingston Jean gonna inbound the ball. We're gonna get a quick substitution. Bringing in number 40, Luke Hollis. Jean gives it to Nick Schultz. Schultz to bring it up for International Falls. Finds Hollis. Hollis to Carter Line. Carter Line driving to the basket. High on the layup. No good. Rebounded by Niemela. Niemela coast to coast going for the basket and gets it in. That's 2 for Niemela of Bigfork. Niemela with the 2-point basket. Broncos able to get the steal. Davenport trying to go for the net. No good, just short. Almost rebounds his own shot, but that's going to be instead a foul called. 27-57. And Broncos going to keep possession after the foul that was called against Dalton Johnson, his 4th of the game, 4th team foul of the half. Carter Line making some moves, tries to get the pass to Kingston Jean. Kingston Jean comes up with it and gets the 2. Kingston Jean, that's his 2nd basket of the night. So now 29-57, Niemela starting the approach for the Huskies. One-on-one with Luke Hollis. He's trying to drive it. He passes it to Ryer. Ryer goes up for the 2, 59-29 on the PCA scoreboard. Broncos still trailing. Carter Line with the approach. One-on-one with Ryer. He gives it to number 12, Nick Schultz. Schultz's pass almost stolen, knocked away by the Huskies. That's going to be out of bounds, called against Bigfork, so Broncos get to keep the ball. 10:34 left in half number 2. Kingston Jean to bring it in for the Broncos, who also make a quick substitution. They bring in number 34, Kyle Kramer. Kingston Jean, he's going to find Carter Line. Carter Line thought about going for the quick 3. Instead, he's going to drive to the paint. And that's stolen by, nope, it's actually going to be a jump ball. Bigfork still rewarded with the possession, but Calhoun almost got the steal from Carter Line. As I said, Calhoun has been the biggest factor for Bigfork and these turnovers. Yes, Calhoun's going to try and drive to the net. Blocked by Line. Hollis gives it to Schultz. Schultz is going to get it over to Jean. Kingston Jean to Kramer. Kramer goes up for the 2. No good. Bouncing harmlessly off the backboard. And that is stolen. Kramer gets it after that ball pass bounced off of Hollis. And Hollis almost loses it. Kramer goes up for the 2. No good. Bouncing off the backboard. Missing the rim. Calhoun making a move to the paint. We're going to get a travel called against Calhoun. So Broncos get lucked out of what could have been a potential fast break for Bigfork. 59-29 still the score. Both teams kind of hitting a lull here on half number 2. 9:40 left in the half. Kramer, he's going to try and find Schultz with a pass. Schultz gets the screen. He's going to drive to the paint. Knocked out by the Huskies. Deep pass to number 2, Ryer. Ryer one-on-one with Kingston Jean. Tries to get around. Basket no good, but he will get the free throw opportunity as that foul is called against Kingston Jean for pushing. That is his 3rd foul of the game, 4th team foul of the half. Ryer with his first free throw attempt, no good. He has been pretty 50-50 actually with all these free throw attempts, so he's got a 50-50 chance of making this next one. He missed the first, and second one he actually misses, rebounded by Kramer of the Broncos. Kramer trying to get the pass to Carter Line, no good, so Huskies get to keep the ball after the second missed free throw. And that shot goes up and good. good. So Huskies now have a 61-29 lead. They're the first to score after a bit of a long lull between the two teams. Carter line to Gene. Gene to Kramer. Kramer trying to bounce the pass to Hollis, but that's going to go out of bounds. So Huskies now back in possession of the ball. Calhoun to bring it in for Bigfork. Buckingham of the Huskies making a move, finds the screen, he gets the pass out. Miscommunication between Bertram and Calhoun, but Bertram gets it. Now Ryer passes it to Buckingham. Buckingham making a move to the basket, pass out, wide open three for Bertram, and bouncing off the near rim, no good, rebounded, but there is a push called against Buckingham of the Huskies. That is his 4th foul of the game, 5th team foul of the half. So Broncos get possession after the pushing penalty. This is Nick Schultz. Schultz to Kramer. Kramer finds Hollis. Hollis gonna big body his way to the basket. No good, and it is Buckingham with the rebound. Holloway, he finds Ryer. Ryer goes up, no good. Kingston Jean rebounds it for the Broncos. He gives it to Nick Schultz. So Broncos still 29-61 as Nick Schultz tries to go for the 2-point basket. Rebounded by Carter Line. His basket no good. Rebounded by the Huskies. Joey Bertram, he's going to decide to go for a wide open 3-point shot. No good as that bounces out of the rim and into the hands of Nick Schultz of the Broncos, who rebounds it. Schultz over to Kramer. Kramer finds Carter Line. Carter Line to Luke Hollis. Hollis is going to go up for the 2-point basket, and that hesitated for a second, but that's going to be good, and we're going to get a timeout called by the Broncos. 31-61, 7:46 left in half number 2. Broncos still down, though. Broncos only have 1 timeout left here in the half. They use up a 30-second timeout. And here's another reminder. Hey, these timeouts are brought to you by Service Master of International Falls. For a home professionally cleaned all year round, call Service Master at 218-283-4475. Todd and Gretchen, they're going to take great care of you. And here's another reminder. We are live from the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box. Start your voyage on the Rainy River campus. Your future awaits you right here in your own backyard. Rainy River, Minnesota North College. 218-598-9300. Huskies to bring it in. This is Buckingham. Bringing it up for Bigfork, one-on-one with Nick Schultz. He gets the pass out to Joey Bertram. Bertram gets it almost knocked out of his hands by Carter Line. Now we're going to get a jump ball called, awarded to the Broncos. Still a 61-31 game, 7:35 left in half number 2. Broncos needing to make a lot of big moves, big turnovers, but avoid their own. Turnovers have been the biggest difference maker in favor of the Huskies, getting numerous steals and getting the defensive rebounds that they needed. Broncos, you'd think having the guys with bigger size would help out, but guess not. Andy Devo tried to go a backwards layup. Instead, his shot is going to get stolen away. Now here's Bertram with a fast break, coast to coast, unable to get the shot off, and we're going to get a travel called against Joey Bertram of the Huskies. So Broncos get a break after an almost fast break by the Huskies. International Falls bringing it up. This is Nick Schultz. Schultz to Kingston. Jean, one-on-one, trying to get around Holloway. He gets it to Andy Davenport, and we're going to get a foul called. That's against number 13, Calhoun of the Huskies. So Broncos get to keep possession. Kingston Jean to bring it in. So we're going to get a quick substitution as the Huskies bring in number 15, Dalton Johnson. Nick Schultz goes up, and Nick Schultz gets the 2-point basket for the Broncos. Nick Schultz leading the Broncos in scoring today. Kingston Jean almost getting able to get a hand on the pass to Buckingham. Bertram and Holloway over to Niemela with the 3-point basket. No good. Rebounded by Kingston Jean. Now it's Broncos. Jean to Schultz. Schultz going to try and drive. Knocked away. That was Holloway getting a hand on it. And now it's going to be Ryer getting the pass to Niemela. Niemela's basket no good. Almost rebounded. It was a 50-50 rebound between Jean and Schultz. Teamwork makes the dream work. 33-61, Broncos still down. As Ryer is going to go up, and finally, Huskies respond. Now 63-33. Broncos down. Carter Line gets the pass to Davenport. Davenport out to Hollis. Hollis goes up for the 2. Just short, bouncing off the near rim. Almost an air ball, but technically did hit the rim. And Kingston Jean almost able to tip a pass attempted by Niemela, but that does go out of bounds. So Bigfork lucks out. Keeping possession. We're going to get a quick substitution. Broncos bringing in number 5, Nick Anderson, for number 10, Kingston Jean. Niemela, he finds Buckingham. Buckingham one-on-one with Schultz. He gets around Schultz, gets past Carter Line, almost loses it though. He has to regain himself. He gets the pass across to Ryer. Ryer with the 3-point shot. Spins its way in for the basket. So 66-33 now. Broncos down by even more. Broncos in a dire situation. Carter Line gets the pass over to Davenport. Davenport's going to drive to the basket. Davenport gets it in. That's 2 for the Broncos. 35-66 now. Niemela over to Buckingham. Buckingham gets the pass to awaiting Ryer, who goes up and gets the 2. And now it's Ryer who's been one of the top scorers for the Huskies today. Carter Line, he's going to drive to the basket. Open 2-point shot. Airballs it, though, over the rim. And that's going to be rebounded by Buckingham. Buckingham pass to Holloway. Almost good. And that's almost taken back by as Dalton Johnson tried to field it in and prevent it from going out of bounds. It goes straight to the Broncos. And Carter Line goes for the 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Schultz. Schultz is going to go up and get the 2. So now we have 37-68. Nick Schultz with the shot. Ryer trying to find Buckingham. Buckingham gets the pass over to Niemela. Niemela driving to the paint. Gets it up. No good. Rebounded by Davenport. Davenport gets it to Schultz. Schultz almost loses it. He needs to be careful. He's got a Husky behind him. Schultz coast to coast. Goes up for the shot. And that's going to roll in. Broncos now 39-68. 4:15 left in the half. And looks like Bigfork trying to maybe slow it down a little. Broncos keeping the full court press. Pass by Buckingham is going to go out of bounds, and that's going to be Bronco ball. Oh, no, actually it was tipped by a Bronco. We're going to get a quick substitution. Broncos bring in number 30, Brennan McClanahan, to help add some extra size to the Broncos team. Kingston Jean also heading up to the scorer's table to be subbed in. Buckingham gets the pass to Ryer. Ryer is going up for the shot. We're going to get a penalty called against the Broncos, I believe. That is against number 30. That is McClanahan shooting foul. So Ryer of Bigfork is going to step up to the line for a couple more free throws. He's had a buck and a half of these free throw attempts. His first one is good. He's going to have attempt number 2 incoming. So 69-39 lead for the Huskies as the Broncos sub in number 10, Kingston Jean. Shot is up and good. And Ryer keeps the 50-50 odds of his free throw shooting. Kingston Jean gets the pass to McClanahan. McClanahan almost loses it, able to regain control. His pass to Hollis gets stolen by the Huskies, but we're gonna get a pushing foul actually against McClanahan. So Huskies keep the possession. 3:47 left in half number 2. Broncos trailing 39-70. As the Huskies make their approach, Ryer almost going unguarded, makes his way, goes for a little fadeaway for the 2. So, hey, that's 72-39 now. Huskies leading this one. 3:28 left in the half. That one's going to go out of bounds, and we're going to get a substitution this time by the Huskies. They bring in number 21, Blake Ritter. So 3:26 Broncos to bring it in. This is Carter Line of International Falls. One-on-one with Ritter. He makes a move, passes out to Anderson. And Nick Anderson with the 3. No good. Rebounded by Carter Line, though. Carter Line able to go up and get the 2 off the rebound. So Carter Line, one of the players trying to keep the Broncos in this game. Bit of not much luck in that one. Shot that time by number 10, Tyler Ehrman. Rebounded by McClanahan. Broncos is now going to get another opportunity. Carter Line out to Anderson. Anderson's going to drive to the paint. Trying to go along the baseline, but he's going to get fouled out of bounds. I think body checking against the Huskies. They call it against number 10, Ehrman. So Nick Anderson, he's going to toe the line. This is going to be his first free throw attempts of the game. So Nick Anderson going up to the line. We're going to get some substitutions by the Broncos now. They bring in number 34, Kramer, and number 14, Zeke Homier. Nick Anderson, first free throw attempt. Up and good. He's now going to get a second attempt here. Nick Anderson's second attempt incoming. Bouncing it a couple times. 2:53 left in half number 2. Nick Anderson's second attempt is up and no good. So that's going to stay 42-72. Broncos trailing in this one. 2:45 left in half number 2. And this is going to be Ehrman over to Niemela. Niemela goes up and gets the 2-point basket. 74-42 now. Broncos still trailing in this one. Nick Anderson's going to bring it up for International Falls. And that's going to be a basket for the Broncos now, 44-74. Here is number 1, Buckingham of Bigfork, making a couple moves. One-on-one with Homier. He passes it over to Ehrman. Ehrman to Holloway. Holloway, he's going to go out to the right, passes it to Niemela. And Huskies just wasting some time. Niemela's going to drive to the paint and get the 2. 76-44 now. Less than 2 minutes left here in half number 2. Broncos down 76-44. Broncos almost lose it. Holloway coming up with the steal. He's going to drive to the paint. Pass to number 21, Ritter. High basket, no good. Rebounded by the Broncos. That's going to go Kingston Jean now. He's going to make a move. Gets past Ritter. Gonna drive, muscle his way through. Shot no good. He rebounds his own shot though. Second time is the charm. That time going in 46-76. And we're gonna get quick substitutions by the Huskies. They bring in a number 53, who I don't have listed here, for the Huskies. He brings it into Ritter. Ritter makes a move out to the right side with one-on-one with Nick Schultz. Gives it to number 53. 53 going around the arch. Gives it to Ehrman. Ehrman tries to get the pass over to 53. No good. Second attempt. That time Kingston Jean sliding, and we're going to get a travel called. And actually that's number 33. Austin Dahlgren of the Huskies able to get the pass out to number 4, Dylan Johnson. Now we're going to get a foul against the Huskies. That's against number 21, Ritter. Foul for pushing, so Nick Schultz is going to toe the line here. For the free throw attempts, Nick Schultz ended up lighting a fire under himself. His 3, no good on the free throw attempt, and a little bit of a pushing penalty called against the Broncos. 76-46. And we're going to get a free throw attempt by number 10 of the Huskies, Tyler Ehrman. His first free throw attempts of the game. Huskies going to get the win today. Not yet a final, but current score 76-46 on the PCA scoreboard. And that free throw attempt by Ehrman is good, making it now a 77-46 game for the Huskies. Ehrman, free throw attempt number 2, incoming. That's going to be up and good. Ehrman, perfect for his 2 free throw attempts in the game. Homier to bring it in for the Broncos. He gives it to Kingston Jean. Kingston Jean bringing it up for International Falls. Kingston Jean goes around the arch, gives it to Nick Schultz. Schultz passes it to McClanahan. McClanahan to Kramer. Kramer goes up for the 2. 48-77, 44 seconds left here in the half. Pass to number 53. 53 of the Huskies gives it to number 25. 3-point shot off the far rim, rebounded by Nick Schultz. Schultz is going to go around. 30 seconds left here in half number 1. Schultz over to Homier. And that's going to be back to Schultz. Schultz finds Homier again. Homier's going to make his way around the arch to McClanahan. McClanahan's going to go for the 3-point shot. And that is going to be no good. Almost rebounded by Kramer. Instead, it's going to be, I guess, maybe Kramer coming up with the ball. And we have 11 seconds left in this game. 78-48 the score here. And as I said, unfortunately for the Broncos, it's going to be a dominant victory as Kingston Jean goes for a last-second 3-point shot. And we're going to get a 3-point shot from the Huskies. And that's going to be a 78-48 game. Broncos sadly lose this one at home to finish the doubleheader today. And that's going to be end of the game. And we're going to be back for our post-game show here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM and YourLiveEvent.com. Broncos, as I said, lose at home to the Huskies of Bigfork. 78-48. Broncos hoping to get back on the winning side when they return to the court on Thursday, where they're going to be on the road. And then they're going to have a holiday tournament to follow. So stay tuned. I'm going to be getting the players of the game for the Broncos boys and girls teams after these messages from our sponsors here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM and YourLiveEvent.com.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
At Border Bank, we know winter brings adventure. Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom at Border Bank. From snowmobiles to ice houses, we're here to help you make the most of the season. With quick approvals, competitive rates, and flexible terms, getting the funding you need for winter fun is easier than ever. Check out Border Bank today, your headquarters for fueling winter adventures. Terms and conditions apply. Member FDIC.
At Falls Lumber Company's Design Center, we help you find the right countertop for your project and budget. Options are endless with laminates, Corian, quartz, including Cambria and granite. We don't stop there. Falls Lumber Company will be there for you through the entire process, selection to installation on both sides of the border. Falls Lumber Company's Design Center. Experience it today.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Rainy Lake Medical Center is proud to offer our local athletes a robust sports medicine program that includes comprehensive rehabilitation for athletic injuries, post-surgical rehab, and return to sport guidance. Their advanced concussion management program offers additional protection and peace of mind to athletes and parents. For more information, call Rainy Lake Medical Center Therapy and Wellness Department at 283-5420. Good luck, athletes, on a successful year.
For the exciting, the unexpected, and everything in between, TrueStar has a loan for that. Hi, I'm Desiree Bellinger, consumer lender at TrueStar Federal Credit Union. Are you looking to consolidate your bills, purchase a vehicle, or are you ready to take the vacation of your dreams? We want to help make this happen for you. Apply online at TrueStarFCU.com or call and make an appointment. We'll work together to find out the best option to fit your budget. TrueStar, where banking is brighter. Federally insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Welcome back to the Rainy River Minnesota North College Press Box here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM. Yours truly, Augie Schmidt, here for our post-game show. Starting off, we have our two Bronco players of the game, starting off with the girls team. And we have Piper Tomczak, senior guard of the International Falls Broncos girls basketball team. And so, bit of a tough one today, really leading your team, having double digits in points today. What was the big mindset coming into this game against Bigfork?
We knew it was going to be a rough game, but in the first, we held them pretty well, and then they got a few shots at the end of the first half, and we were only down by, 14 going into the second half? So we were right there. We just needed to get on the boards more, and we got to catch the ball. We struggled tonight. We had stupid turnovers, just ones that we know we could have prevented. A lot of just overpassing and just the easy little things.
Yeah, it looked like a lot of the game plan was trying to get the ball into either Chesney or yourself, and to get those easy 2-point baskets just right under the net.
Yep. So, that's the goal.
But, I mean, you along with a lot of other girls on the team really stepping up in the big way, trying to get a lot of those big points out there. A couple of 3-point baskets from Sylvia, and then...
Yep, she was on fire. She had a good game. She had, what, 2 3-pointers?
Yeah, she did, yeah.
That was good, yeah.
It was very good, and then she had a couple of free throws as well. Chesney Scrine even hitting it from outside of the arches.
Yeah, she did.
So, so what's next then for the season before the holiday break?
So we play Mesabi East on Thursday. The boys come with us, so we do another game like tonight in Mesabi, and then, I haven't looked that far ahead. I know we have a few games at the end of Christmas break, maybe, but it's we get time to work on certain things and just practice.
And also time to at least enjoy the holiday as well.
Yeah, that too, yep.
Which I think is very much appreciated by you guys, the players.
Yep. And some of us leave and go to town, so Dowdy's really good about that.
Yeah, and so with this upcoming game against Mesabi East, then, are you expecting something kind of similar from today when you played Bigfork?
Yeah, so last year we had a rough game against them. They're a good team. They have height, and they have players that have played together growing up. Like, Kendra and I are the only seniors, so you have to make a new connection every year with these other girls. And the janitor's behind me. Oops, sorry. And my bad. And I think we have a good chance against them if we played how we played in Greenway, or played against Greenway, and the first half of tonight's game. It should be a good game. I'm excited to play them. I said in the beginning of the year when you interviewed me, I'm very excited to play Mesabi, and I know the other girls are too.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a really good game. And you mentioned the fact that you and Kendrick House said the only 2 seniors on the team. Do you think it's pretty beneficial having so many younger girls on the team?
It is. It's good to look at for the years coming. It's just crazy. Kendra and I started out with probably 10 girls in our grade, and now we're seniors and we only have 2. So it's sad, but it's exciting that there's a lot of numbers coming up, a lot of younger girls, and that's good for the program. And it's good that these girls that are playing now are going to have a good junior and senior year.
Absolutely, yeah. And I know you've said before in past interviews, live on the radio I should add, that you're not good at interviews, but I just want to ask one more question, a little bit more of a fun one. So obviously Christmas season, holiday, and all that fun stuff. What is it that you want most for Christmas this year?
Geez, I don't know.
Anybody hope that your mom's listening, or your dad, or is anyone?
Santa. Yeah, I gotta hope. No, I sent a Christmas list out to my parents and Santa, so I'm growing up, so it's not Barbie dolls anymore. I kind of need. I'm going to go to college, so I don't know.
A full ride scholarship?
Yeah, yeah, right. Mom and Dad doing the lottery, maybe. Be a stay-at-home daughter like I've always dreamed.
Oh my God.
But see, this is a hard question because I'm just a family gal. I love, like, our family always gets together, my mom's side, my dad's side. But what do I want most? I don't know.
You know, it becomes a tougher question when you get older.
Yeah.
Granted, not for me, because I just had an Amazon list I sent out to my family. And
yeah, yep. Okay, I asked for a new pair of tennis shoes for my mom.
Well, you could have just said that then.
I asked Santa for some stuff I need to get restocked on. That, you know.
Yeah. I wish you guys the very best of luck when you head over to Mesabi East on Thursday, and good luck as the season goes on. And have a very, very happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year,
Thank
all
you.
those. And hey, we're gonna be back, and we're gonna have Nick Schultz joining us for the Bronco boys team. As I mentioned earlier, you are our Domino's player of the game. Hey, and that means you get a free certificate.
I'm the Domino's player of the game?
Yeah, for the girls team. Yeah, so you get a free large 2-topping pizza from Domino's.
That is awesome. I am pumped.
Yeah, the player of the game brought to you by Domino's Pizza. Looking for a quick, easy, and delicious dinner? Then look no further than your local Domino's with more than just pizza. Domino's is the perfect carry-out after the game, or have it delivered. Great deals are always happening at Domino's. 283-3444. Make Domino's your lunch or dinner destination today. This is the most excited I've seen any of my player of the games be about the certificate.
I love food. I'm a food gal. Heck yeah.
So we'll be back after the break with Nick Schultz.
At Border Bank, we know winter brings adventure. Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom at Border Bank. From snowmobiles to ice houses, we're here to help you make the most of the season. With quick approvals, competitive rates, and flexible terms, getting the funding you need for winter fun is easier than ever. Check out Border Bank today, your headquarters for fueling winter adventures. Terms and conditions apply. Member FDIC.
At Falls Lumber Company's Design Center, we help you find the right countertop for your project and budget. Options are endless with laminates, Corian, quartz, including Cambria and granite. We don't stop there. Falls Lumber Company will be there for you through the entire process, selection to installation on both sides of the border. Falls Lumber Company's Design Center. Experience it today.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Rainy Lake Medical Center is proud to offer our local athletes a robust sports medicine program that includes comprehensive rehabilitation for athletic injuries, post-surgical rehab, and return to sport guidance. Their advanced concussion management program offers additional protection and peace of mind to athletes and parents. For more information, call Rainy Lake Medical Center Therapy and Wellness Department at 283-5420. Good luck, athletes, on a successful year.
For the exciting, the unexpected, and everything in between, TrueStar has a loan for that. Hi, I'm Desiree Bellinger, consumer lender at TrueStar Federal Credit Union. Are you looking to consolidate your bills, purchase a vehicle, or are you ready to take the vacation of your dreams? We want to help make this happen for you. Apply online at TrueStarFCU.com or call and make an appointment. We'll work together to find out the best option to fit your budget. TrueStar, where banking is brighter. Federally insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Welcome back to the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM. Yours truly, Augie Schmidt, and with our Bronco boys basketball player of the game, Nick Schultz. Nick Schultz, a bit of a tough one today, tough loss. You guys look like you were really starting to pick it up there in the second half. What was the big mindset going into that second half?
So the second half was just to come down and close in the gap so we could have a chance to strike and take back the lead.
Yeah, and it looked like you yourself, a bit of a slow first half, but man, you really were on fire in that second half. What was it kind of like something that you were telling yourself, or was it just the way the new game plan was set up that got you all those opportunities?
Yeah, I really came out and I just wanted to try to help lead our team to making opportunities to score, to come back into the game.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And, I mean, you certainly did, man. You ended up having so many shots in that. I almost lost track for a second. Luckily, I was able to kind of copy off of the score table and their stat sheet. A little over 12 points in the game, which is really great. Really leading the team, just coming up short today. It looked like turnovers was probably a big issue for this game. I hate to have to ask, but I kind of have to. So, what was probably what was the biggest cause of a lot of these turnovers?
I think just staying focused in the game at all times and just knowing what you're going to do with the ball when you get the ball.
Absolutely. And so now you guys are getting ready for Thursday. You're going to be heading to Mesabi East. And so I'm thinking that's going to be another tough one, but another fun one, of course.
Yeah, we should be able to compete with Mesabi, and it'll definitely be a close game.
Absolutely, man. And so then after that, you're going to have a little bit of a break, I believe, for the holidays. And then going to have that holiday tournament where you're going to be seeing a certain Husky team again. So you think you guys are going to be ready for that rematch?
Of course, we'll be working in practice all week for a couple weeks, and we're going to come and bring it to them.
Yeah, what's going to be the biggest adjustment for going into Mesabi East and then going into that holiday tournament?
Just a hustle mindset. Hustle every play.
Absolutely, man. And also, as a more fun question, what is it that you're wanting most for Christmas this season?
Ooh. I could do with a new rebounder attachment for my hoop. It broke.
Look right into the camera and make sure your mom's watching when you ask for that.
Rebounder for my basketball hoop.
Well, hey, first of all, great performance today. Really lighting up in that second half. And that's why you are our Domino's Pizza Player of the Game. Looking for a quick, easy, and delicious dinner? Then look no further than your local Domino's. With more than just pizza, Domino's is the perfect carry-out after the game or have it delivered. And great deals are always happening at Domino's. 283-3444. Make Domino's your lunch or dinner destination today. And you are going to get yourself a free, large, 2-topping pizza from Domino's. You can either keep it for yourself, share it with the team, or share it with your family, depending on whatever's up to you. I know, you're still young. You got another season of football, so you might want to bulk up a little for that, or think about the the spring season as well. But I guess for now, keeping your eyes on the winter season, of course.
Yeah. Love pizza. It's perfect.
And so what's your biggest goal for the rest of the season? Because we're about to get past the Christmas break, and then you're going to have that long stretch leading up to the end of the season in March. So what's the biggest goal moving forward now?
I think our biggest goal is to just start working as a team more and just getting chemistry so we can start setting up better plays and more points, obviously.
Yeah. Well, hey, I appreciate you for joining me today. I'll give you this gift certificate. And, hey, we're going to be back after another quick break just to recap both of the games. And then we're going to wrap it up here from the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box. This is Augie Schmidt. Joining me, the Bronco Boys player of the game, winning a Domino's Pizza, Nick Schultz.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
At Border Bank, we know winter brings adventure. Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom at Border Bank. From snowmobiles to ice houses, we're here to help you make the most of the season. With quick approvals, competitive rates, and flexible terms, getting the funding you need for winter fun is easier than ever. Check out Border Bank today, your headquarters for fueling winter adventures. Terms and conditions apply. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box for one final time. This is yours truly, Augie Schmidt here, giving a quick recap. Bronco girls basketball team sadly lose a tough one to Bigfork, and then that was followed by the Bronco boys also losing a tough one, 78-48 to the Huskies. Bronco boys are going to be seeing them again, though, next week during the holiday tournament, and both teams are going to be heading over to Mesabi East on Thursday to both take on the Giants. As you heard Piper Tomczak say, Bronco girls are really looking forward to that game. Bronco boys looking to get back in the winning column with their game against Mesabi East. It's going to be a really fun one coming up. Make sure you tune in. Hey, check out KGHS right now because Joey Payer is covering Muskie hockey right now, who are taking on Dryden, number 1 versus number 4. Muskie boys team. And then, hey, tune in on this Thursday and Friday on KSTM. Joey Perry is going to be covering 2 border battles back-to-back on Thursday and Friday. Muskie girls taking on Bronco girls on Thursday night at the Ice for Kids Arena in Fort Francis. And then Friday, following that on Friday, Muskies versus Broncos at Ice for Kids Arena. This time it's going to be the boys hitting the ice. So thank you guys for tuning in today. This is Augie Schmidt with Bronco boys and girls basketball doubleheader. Bronco girls and boys sadly both lose to the Huskies. And this has been Augie Schmidt signing out from the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box on Lakes Country 104.1, KSDM, and YourLiveEvent.com.